Hey, Danielita.
Hey.
We're
So,
early.
hey.
Hey,
Hello,
hey.
hello. Are we live?
I think maybe.
Are we?
Hey,
Yeah, we are.
Danielita. Okay.
Hey, everyone. Hi, Nicolito. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. Very, very good.
Happy to know that and to be here.
Yeah. Just as a comment from yesterday, we decided not to do live yesterday.
Yeah.
It's just weird. I mean, we are from like a war-ridden country, so I think we are especially sensitive to wars around the world. And this is not about choosing a Eurocentric war to find echo into what has been pretty much the Colombian kind of sensibility to these horrible things. It's not. This is just. It was just a very sad moment yesterday. And it's sometimes it's hard to just say, hey, the world is on fire. Let's make a live video. It's just weird, I think we artists have to struggle a lot with that. There's a ton of memes about us just abstracting ourselves and just caring about, color when everything around us is just collapsing. And I think a lot of those things are grounded in truths, probably because some of these things become super important for our existence even, or for the way that we understand or we try to comprehend the world around us. So this is the way we protect ourselves, I feel, at times, just shielding ourselves behind our work and behind, the abstract and formal qualities of painting. Well, painting in this sense, but yesterday was tough. We were super happy because we were going to put your sculptures up and just that celebratory tone just felt tone deaf. Just would feel weird. And herein lies like another dilemma. It's like, when is it okay to paint then? Because if we're waiting for the right moment to paint, I mean, the whole world is on fire. There are wars everywhere. There are countries occupying other countries everywhere. We as Colombians, I don't think we should smile, if we think about it in those terms. Our country is full of problems, like inundated with problems. So, sometimes if you really think about that, it's like, when is it okay? When is it okay to feel like it's a good morning, the sun is out, you smile, you laugh, you make a joke? Because many times I think life makes you feel like those things are not okay. And that's super tough. Trying to balance emotionally all like what that means, it's very hard. It's very, very hard. So we just push on, I feel. We really push on the only way we can, which is through, I don't know. I'd like to believe, Danny, that our channel is like good vibes.
I do think it is.
We really do concentrate on the
At least that's what we
good.
always
try. We try. Yeah. We can just make an effort to do that. I mean, an honest effort, I think. And I think both of us, we know each other like deep inside. I don't know if this would work between us as a relationship or between us as a project if we weren't completely in tune with ourselves.
Yeah.
So, and that's why when I mean, we're not just avoiding controversies or we're not just avoiding like bad vibes, but we just don't want to concentrate on those. Like, we want to be above all that. We're not better.
We don't have conflict in our day-to-day relationship.
Yeah.
And like in our circle, like our close circle, we don't have that kind of
No, I think we
thing.
surround ourselves with like-minded people in the sense like, no, we can believe different things. I think with the people that surround us that we call friends or family, we all believe very many different things. But there's always like empathy underneath, like a desire to be empathetic, I feel.
And we're not prone to arguing a lot.
No.
Which I think works a lot for both of us.
Yeah, we know when to cut things, like not cut it and sweep it under the rug.
Because we always talk about
but we know when to deal with things, like effectively, quickly, and move on. And
true.
Yeah. So I think that yesterday was one of those days where you just wake up and you go like, oh my God, this is our planet. Like, And you can just go beyond like anything that's Eurocentric and just look at places that are, usually obscured by the media, and you'll see that it's everywhere. I mean, it's about human beings. It's about humankind and this desire that we have for power and for expanding that power. It is. I mean, that is the cross that we're meant to bear. I feel that is just our curse, and at times you kind of feel these things don't really matter. Just doing a painting, in this sea of madness, it doesn't really matter. But I think like for you to be just that, if you want to be an empathetic human being, like this individual that is floating in this crowd of like noise, in this cacophony of madness, you have to be okay. Like the first step is for you to be okay, and maybe you can spread that wellness, that okayness around. And I think for us, this is the way we reach our that kind of leveled way of thinking and feeling, because if not, life is unbearable. If not, I think everything is just too much. You just don't want to wake up, and you just feel that, why are we here? What is this? Like, we don't deserve to be here as a species. So, it's weird. It's a tough thing to find solace in doing this. But I do think that it goes back to just, centering yourself so that you can be good for other people. Not just centering yourself so you can cocoon yourself and protect yourself from everything, but centering yourself in a way that you can be stable. When everything else is just up and down, like incredibly unstable, you can be just this very, calm force. Because I do think like calmness can be super powerful. Calmness doesn't mean that you're not, that you can't take a stand, or that you don't have a personality. No, it just means that, you're dealing with all of those things, but they just, they don't take over. So I do feel like there is something very important, very primal, very instinctual about doing this. So we're gonna fight through it today. I think it's important. Today I decided that we could do very airy painting. I think that is kind of soothing. It could be like a soothing painting. So I feel it's good for today. What that means is that we're gonna start with, we're gonna go back to, which is very weird because it doesn't feel like going back to, but we're gonna go back to a primary color palette, a very high key palette, even though my painting doesn't necessarily have to be super high key in terms of saturation. Usually high key does imply a little bit of saturation, so higher chroma in your hues. But there can also be like a high key, very muted painting. So we're going to do a high key painting. I haven't decided yet, I'll probably decide while I'm executing it, but high key painting, but our source is going to be quite saturated. So we're going to work with titanium white, bismuth yellow. Our magenta is going to make a comeback, our quinacridone magenta. The last bit, I don't know if you guys could see the teal. I squeezed the last bit of teal in my tube. So it's almost like teal. This is the last opportunity teal has to grab onto my heart. But if I'm not digging it, I put some cobalt in there. So that's going to be our palette. I know this is a mess. I got to scrape a lot of this and reorganize this palette because right now it's looking a little messy.
But that doesn't matter. I mean, if it makes sense for you.
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine with this, but yeah, as if that bothers me, but having this mess of a cleaning of like a mixing area doesn't. So that's what we're going to do today. And if you were here on Wednesday, we talked about how yesterday we wanted to put those sculptures of Danny's in our storefront, in our webpage, which is boiledghost.com.
Which is our painted lives.
Which is lasagnacadaver.com.
Or
or the lesser known ourpaintedlives.com. So check them out. We talk with Danny, and this is true for everything that we ever put up there. We made a vow to ourselves when we started. We were like, we are always going to push through, even if the painting's not the greatest, even if, the drawing is not the greatest, even if we put it out and it doesn't sell, even if it sells, like the next day we have to be ready to work. The next day we have to be ready to keep going. Like the only way this makes sense as an exercise is if you keep going and keep going and keep going. Because if you always stop and try to assess, this wasn't my best painting and it didn't sell. Why didn't it sell? Or I thought it was a great painting, but it didn't sell. What did I do wrong? So if you start equating the lack of a sale or based on sales, for example, your work, I think it distorts everything.
Yeah,
everything.
Even though we know it's necessary.
Yeah.
Necessary.
Oh, yeah. No. We have made no...
But
we've always spoken openly about it being a way of commercializing our work.
Yeah.
So one of the goals that we have is always to put this up for sale. Yeah. We have a desire to...
We can't get stuck.
No, exactly.
By thinking about, it doesn't sell.
Exactly.
So now we don't do anything.
Exactly. So I would hope, like, for the people that already know Danny, and our OPL family has grown in a super nice way, very organic way. You guys can be happy for her. That's awesome too, that she made like that step with a work that was very, very personal for her. But they're up there. They're up there if you want to support us by purchasing one of the sculptures. That would be awesome.
Yeah,
but
there are 5 of
yes.
Initial 49 that I did.
Yes.
And as I said, like, I'm fine with what you said, because even if they sell or they don't, that doesn't take away the value they have for me.
Exactly.
They were a past work I did, like maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And they are still maybe the more like difficult work I did.
I think so.
So they mean a lot to me.
Yes.
And not difficult because of the execution, even though I've never carved before I did them. But in terms of what they were.
The meaning, yeah.
Yeah.
The underlying meaning is quite dramatic and it's quite personal. So many times paintings that mean something to us or works of art that mean something to us, they don't have to be the best works or the largest works or the most elaborate or most complex. They just have to have a reason for us to cling on to them. Like, and there usually can be a reason. It can be very emotional. It can be very personal. It could be just execution. It doesn't matter. Or it could be that it reminds us of something specific in our lives. But yeah, I think what I'm celebrating, I guess, is that these were works that were attached to you.
Yeah.
So I think, and that's why I say it's a beautiful exercise when you can just kind of let go.
Yeah.
And this is like symbolically a step.
Important thing. Yeah.
Yes.
That I was able to let go of them. So.
Yeah. So great. So for people that don't know them, they are at again at our webpage, ourpaintedlives.com, and you can check them out.
Yeah. So you can go and check them out if you want to.
Okay. Having said that, we're gonna move here. No drawing for today. And high key painting doesn't really mean that, for example, everything that I'm painting right now, you guys can probably spot like a change in value between my substrate and what I'm putting down. It doesn't mean that every single value that I put down now has to coincide with this value. We're not trying to make one of those kind of cool paintings that it's that, everything has to be the same value. That's an amazing exercise. If you guys ever want to try a very, an exercise that is based on formal qualities of paint, you can try to do that. It's very, very important, I feel, to be able to understand the value of an exercise like that. It's very challenging also. they're really, really fun to execute. But that's not what we're going to do today. We're going to try to have some sense of contrast in terms of value. But if this was our value scale, for example, we are not going to use our darkest darks. Let's say this is my lightest light, and it's going towards the darkest dark. We are not going to get here. We're not going to do that. We're going to work here. So this is going to be the range of contrast that we're going to use. And that's super, super fun. There's a ton of things that are sacrificed when you do that, but there's a lot of things that are gained when you do that. So we're going to try to explore the things that we gain when we decide to kind of shelter ourselves in a very, very small place, because it's quite beautiful, actually. And by doing this, we are teaching ourselves a lot of this whole range. So it doesn't mean that if we do this, we can only do these sort of paintings. By doing this, we are sensitive to all our range. So I know it sounds weird, but that's kind of how it works. So it's a very beautiful exercise. So we're going to do that.
So let's see. Cody Winicky
Hey,
was
Cody.
saying, Teal better step up today if it wants to be in more paintings.
We'll see if it makes I mean, right now I did like a very light yellow green, and it's doing its job. So that's gonna be fun.
Art by Natalie Williamson said,
Hey,
thank
Natalie.
you for streaming today. I'm struggling to get motivated to do some paintings, and I need to get on with, but having you guys for company always helps.
That's great.
Hope everyone is having a good day.
Yeah, that's great.
And thank you for being here, Natalie. David Rodríguez dice, hola, buenos días, ¿cómo van? Hola, David.
Buenos
muy
días,
bien.
David.
Margo dice, gracias a ustedes por el esfuerzo pese a las circunstancias. Estaba también saludando Juan Fesit. Minka, Sheka, and Guillaume were saying hi.
Good morning. For us,
and
kind
yeah,
of
Gmur
morning.
was
We're
also
close to
saying
midday.
hi.
It's 10:24 here
Yeah,
in the morning.
it's still morning.
Yeah, it's still morning.
I mean,
I get off in
11:59. It's morning. Good
that's
morning.
like late afternoon for me.
But that's good morning.
Yeah.
And then 12.
The other day we had
Good
lunch
afternoon.
at like 10 to 12.
Yeah. The other day we.
Yeah. I'm just saying the other day so that we
To
don't
feel
sound
okay,
weird
yeah, but
about
we-
eating lunch at 11.
It's not as weird for us to have lunch super early. Today, of course, we're gonna do an exception because of the stream.
Right.
But we usually have lunch at 12.
Yeah, we're not bound by when you're supposed to have lunch. Like, we have lunch when we have lunch.
Yeah. The thing is that we get hungry super early.
All the time.
Yeah. Sheka said, so glad you decided to put some of your sculptures up for sale, Danny. Will this be the only time, or do you plan on selling any of the others as well? I would love to buy one, but can't currently. Oh, that's so sweet, Sheka. Yeah, well,
For now, I think
I
you
started
feel-
with 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm open to selling more. And also selling more. Like, if you want one specifically, I'm sorry, you can write me. You can DM me. And we can talk about the one you're interested in.
But for now, I think it's a good,
Yeah, for now we started with 5. As I said, there are 49, but as I was also talking with Nicolas, and I'm open to selling other things that I do, like paintings, drawings. So I think this is a little. No, not a little.
No.
This is a start.
An important starting point.
Yeah,
I feel.
yeah. It was, I think, having these carvings first was very important for me for starting.
It's very meaningful. I feel.
Yeah. But thank you so much. Esteban Larrota dice, hola, saludes. Acá viéndolos en clase de pintura. Hola, Esteban.
No, paré bolas,
Pero Esteban nunca pone
no,
atención, sí.
Esta vaina.
Sí, siempre está en clase.
Lo van a rajar, Esteban. Por favor, atento.
Margo dice, son preciosas las tallas, Dani, me gustan mucho. Disculpa si ya lo habías explicado, pero Ercilia, ¿tiene algún significado? Sí. he hablado vagamente sobre eso y creo que igual voy a hablar todavía vagamente porque siento que es un tema que es complicado en todo sentido. O sea, es un tema que es complicado emocionalmente para mi familia, es un tema políticamente complicado. Em, pero a grandes rasgos, Ercilia fue una niña que fue parte de la familia de mi mamá por algunos años. Como mi mamá siempre la entendió como una hermana de ella por algunos años. Y Ercilia estuvo unos cortos años y después no estuvo. Y nunca se supo nada más de ella. Entonces, el trabajo era tratar de entender como esa idea que tenía de Ercilia, tratar de aterrizar Ercilia o de materializar a Ercilia por medio de lo que había oído de ella, pero sin haberla conocido. Entonces, las tallas son eso, son como una investigación tratando de, o sea, como reflexionando sobre Ercilia, sobre quién es ella, sobre cómo se vería ahorita, sobre cómo se veía, sobre cómo tratar de configurarla desde la ausencia. Entonces, pues yo sé que suena un poquito vago, pero creo que ahí más o menos
No, es muy
expliqué un
lindo.
poco.
No. Es muy lindo ahí lo que dijiste.
Sheka said, "That's great to know. Honestly, I would be happy to own any of them. Hopefully, I can buy one in the near future." Oh, that's so nice, Sheka, and I feel super happy to know that you appreciate them so much and that you like them so much. And I would be happy if you can get one in the future. Thank you. Callum said, "Morning stream on a Friday."
Good morning, Callum.
Hi, Callum. Yeah. Yeah. What time is it there, Callum?
I think it's 5 hours, maybe? Or
Later?
6? Yeah.
Like 5 hours more?
Yeah, so it should be for them 3 o'clock?
Yeah. 3:30. Kind of.
I think so. If not 6, but I'm pretty sure it's around there.
Yeah, 3:30, said
There we go.
Callum.
So I'm going very, very slowly, because I do also want to pick my accents in contrast very, very wisely. I think that in a high key painting, where you decide to put your contrast, again, relative contrast is super, super important. So I'm trying to go somewhat slowly. I mean, I am I'm very precocious, I feel. So I don't know if I'm going as slow as I should, but at least in my terms, I'm trying to be kind of cautious. And I'm picking my hues also, hopefully intelligently. So I'm shifting my hues just a little bit, as much as I can, very, very slowly, to see if I want something greener or bluer or yellower or more orange or redder. But that's going to happen slowly once again.
So Callum said, "Shh, I'm at work." So apparently there's a lot of people that are studying or working while they see the stream.
Yeah.
Watch the stream.
That's not good, I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I mean, we're super happy.
Yeah.
Thank you. But but that's not good.
Well, maybe Callum can do that. Like, we don't know what specifically, what task he's doing right now.
Oh, it depends on his processor, if it has enough cores for him to multitask.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure he's got like a top of the line processor.
Yeah.
So
No, and I'm sure he can do, like, maybe he's here and working and
part of his mind is in his home planet.
buying things online. Yeah.
Yeah.
Home planet. Dinner with Robot Family.
Yeah.
Everything.
Gotta buy
Same
oil
Yeah.
for tonight. Not for dinner, but just, for the gears.
For movement, yeah, for
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
existing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just,
Mm-hmm.
he could do it all. He could do it all.
Christy May said hi, just subbed. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Christy, for subscribing.
Awesome. Oh, thank you so
Is it
much.
the first stream you're here? Let us know. And thank you. Thank you for being here. Cody Winnicky said, I'm about to start teaching for the day, so I unfortunately can't keep the stream on the whole time.
Oh, that's awesome. Where do you teach, Cody?
And what do you teach? I'm curious. I'm always super curious.
Always.
I always ask a lot of things.
Always, but
I mean, if you're comfortable with asking,
people are open to talking about that.
Yeah.
That's great.
If they're not, it's also great. I mean, because I think we are super open, but there's a lot of people that aren't as open, and that's fine too.
Oh, 100%.
The thing is that I don't want people to feel uncomfortable
No.
with me asking all the time things.
I had to learn how to be open. I remember it required like a ton of courage for me
Yeah.
when I was younger, and still when I was older. I mean, it just felt like it was unnatural for me to try to open up.
Yeah.
So I always tried to be like funny.
Yeah.
I always kind of pushed myself to be funny so that it felt like it was easier.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're funny, you're almost like doing, I mean, not like a character, but it almost feels like out of body.
It kind of takes
humor.
the weight away.
Yeah, humor, because you can shield yourself under sarcasm or just being witty. It just doesn't feel like you're you. So
Mm-hmm.
the crappy part about that is like trying to do that and not being funny. Oof. I don't think people are like, not everyone is meant to be funny.
No.
I think
And there's
funny is
people
like
that-
a weird thing.
Yeah, and I think that's super interesting because I have friends that are like, no, I can't be funny, so I don't even try. Because when I try, it's like
It's a
it
disaster.
always goes downhill. Yeah. So I never
well, at least
try.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
you
and I
know,
had
of
friends.
people.
Yeah, and I had friends like that were like laughing all the time, but they never did a joke or did something funny. Like they were just, that wasn't in them. So.
Yeah.
Because I think, I mean, I'm not trying to say, I'm super funny, but I think I have a kind of a good.
You have a good.
At
sense of
least
humor.
we have a compatible humor.
Yeah.
Sense of humor.
Yeah.
Which
that's
is good.
Very important for us.
Because
I feel.
maybe we have a terrible sense of humor,
It's very stupid.
but we get it,
Yeah.
and it's good for both of us.
Yes.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of awkward when someone's trying to be super funny.
Yeah. If you're not in
Like,
tune.
I feel super bad because I'm the type of people that can't like fake
Yeah.
having fun or laughing. I mean, it's not like I have a terrible face,
Terrible.
but I'm terrible at lying, and I think it goes hand in hand
Hand in hand.
hand in hand with that. Like, I can't fake it.
Yeah. 100%.
So it's like I have like a weird smile
Oh yeah. Never.
or like super wide open eyes.
No, you are super easy to know. It's super easy to know with you how you feel. It's like the easiest thing in the world.
Yeah?
I think so.
Because for a period of time, I thought I was super good at hiding.
No, you're
Emotions.
terrible. No, you're terrible.
Okay. But I think it goes hand in hand.
That's why
with
when you try to
lying.
lie, it's a disaster.
Yeah, it's
like,
terrible. But I don't know why I can't. I mean,
because you're not used to lying. So
yeah.
you just don't. And because lying, it's not like you're, it's not as if lying is like this necessary thing that you have to learn. It's like, you are fundamentally super opposed to lying.
I think that
So
every
you
time
just
I
feel,
have to lie, my brain is like, what?
what are you doing? Yeah.
What? So, yeah, I can't. Like, it goes against the things I stand for.
Yeah.
So it's super hard for me.
Yeah.
But yeah. But I was going to say that it's weird because sometimes it's hard for me to be open.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I'm met new people,
Mm-hmm.
or I don't know. It depends, but I don't know why. Well, I know why, but I feel super comfortable here, like opening up here, and it's weird because sometimes, I mean, at this moment it says 438 people, so I've been speaking,
Mm-hmm.
and there's 438 people listening. Maybe I'm saying dumb things, but I feel okay. And
Yeah.
sometimes I can be in a group of 5 people,
Yeah.
and I don't want to say a thing.
Yeah.
So
Isn't
it's-
that weird?
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It's
Good
like-
weird though.
Yeah, it's super good weird. Like
I-
I feel comfortable here.
Yeah. I think that's a super important part of us as individuals to understand where we feel comfortable,
Yeah.
you know, and kind of not seek those places and completely try to avoid the other places, because I think in life, unfortunately, you can't really avoid those uncomfortable situations. Like
Yeah.
eventually you're always going to have to deal with something.
Mm-hmm.
But at least, you know yourself enough that when you want to be, like, when you want to feel that nobody's judging you, and when you want to, like, open up and feel okay about it, you know those spaces. Like,
Yeah.
you really, really do know where to seek those spaces.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I feel super comfortable, too, right now. But I think it took us, like, 2 years to feel
Yeah.
comfortable.
But I think it had nothing to do with the people that were here.
No.
The fact that we were uncomfortable, but because it was a new thing for us.
Yeah.
But after 2 years, and I mean, you were on camera for the intros all the time, but I wasn't on camera. But I started feeling comfortable because I saw how people reacted to what we were doing,
Yeah.
and how people were reacting to having you on camera. So when we did the 24 hours,
Yeah.
I was super nervous, like the first 10 hours.
Oh my God.
But then, like, everything was easier. Like, because I was nervous and I was on camera, and we were not sleeping, so we were being dumber
Yeah.
than ever.
Wait, was that
The first time I was on camera.
what? Don't.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that was the first
Are
time.
you serious?
I'm serious.
Wow. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I mean, now looking back, yeah, that was the first time.
Yeah.
But I don't know why I thought it was sooner.
No, and I thought, like, okay, if there is a time that I can know if I can get to feel okay with it, like if I can go with it or not, it's this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have 24 hours to be
Oh,
super
yeah.
uncomfortable.
It's like sink or swim.
Yeah. Or to start to feel better.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
People were super cool too.
Yeah. No, they're always cool.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah, but that first day for you, like, nobody was saying weird stuff.
Or like,
'cause-
why is she here?
Yeah, or just being creepy, because, you know,
But that's
people are
super cool. 'cause
people can
we,
be creepy.
we don't
so.
have creepy people here.
No,
Never.
I don't think so.
Like, I've never felt uncomfortable with comments. Or the thing is that I never feel that there's like a bad intention
Yeah.
with the comments, which is something that it just like blocks me. If I feel like someone is trying to be super bad intended, I
Yeah,
can't.
that's
I
horrible.
can't.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it's also curious because when I was working at the bar,
Yeah.
I was super closed. I mean, everyone said that I was like super angry all the time
Mm.
because I felt like like that's how I wanted to be there.
Like-
I didn't want it to be like super friendly with everyone
Yeah.
because I wanted respect.
I mean,
And it's not like if you're super friendly, you don't get respect. No. But there's sometimes the people like misread
yeah.
your friendliness and more in a bar.
Yeah, I mean, let's
So-
be honest. A bar is like a super predatory just environment.
Yeah.
You know, it's not only a bunch of men feeling like they can flirt with, like they have to write, or like that's the place to flirt with, like heavily
And
flirt
also
with women.
like they have to.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, if
But-
you go to a bar, you have to.
yeah. It's not only that, but it's drunken men.
Yeah.
that are in that space.
Yeah, but I've got to
So-
say, I met a lot of people that were super nice.
Mm.
That were like people that went to the bar a lot.
Yeah.
And they were super nice, super respectful. Like, I felt comfortable with them.
Well,
then
the
I
usuals, yeah.
I opened a little bit more, but I was usually like super poker face, I would say. People were like, "Oh, smile," and I hated that.
Oh, that's the
Like,
worst thing
oh,
that
why
people can
don't you
do.
smile? And I was like, because
Yeah.
I haven't heard nothing funny. Why would I be smiling? Like I wasn't being rude, but I was like super serious. So
I really dislike those moments where, like, those days that you're totally fine and somebody just looks at you and they go like, "Oh, what's wrong?
yeah,
What's wrong? You don't look okay." It's like,
Yeah.
"What? What is I was fine until that comment." Like,
Yeah.
what does that mean?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Hi, Vincent. Vincent said,
Oh, Vincent.
"Hello, Danny and Nicolas. You're super early today."
Bonjour,
Following-
Vincent. It's the first time we can say bonjour to Vincent.
But we were here in the morning last time.
Yeah, but I don't think Vincent has accompanied us in the morning.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
And Vincent said, "Following meetings and watching the stream is hard. You have to mute the meeting sometimes."
Oh my God, we are promoting terrible professionals right here.
It's like today's my sister's birthday, and we called her. We were like video calling her, and she was having breakfast with her girlfriend. And it was super funny because she was like, "Oh, I had a meeting. Like, I have a meeting right now, but I haven't joined the Zoom call for the
Yeah.
meeting."
I pushed it to later because
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, you should do it, and it would be super funny." Like, they seeing you like laughing and eating and whatever,
having
and muted.
breakfast.
Yeah. yeah. So happy birthday, Nati. I love you. If you're here, I know you're not, but I love you. Happy birthday.
very nice.
MM Berg 00 said,
Mhm.
"Yes, me too. No choice if I want to see live." Let's see. Callum said, "Haha, I'm storyboarding, but my Mondrian animation was requested to be used by my university for promotional." Ooh,
Oh, look at you
congrats.
flexing. Nice. Congrats.
The release form, I'm sorry,
Mhm.
says I get a fee of $1, so I'm now a paid artist. Congratulations.
Oh my
Callum.
God. Is that symbolic, Callum? Just so that it, or is that like, is there a reason for that one, quid for that?
Shade Black said, "Hello everyone. Missed a few streams. Ugh, I'll catch up though." No, but
Oh.
we're happy that you're here.
Super happy.
Yeah. And the good thing, there's two good things.
What is
The
it? What are
first one?
those?
They're saved. So if
Yes.
you want to check them later, you can.
Yeah.
And the second one, we're here always, Monday through Thursday. Or
Or
today
Friday.
and Friday. Yeah. So you have a lot of us.
You have a lot of ass. Oh my God,
Both
Shade, I'm
of
so
us.
sorry.
No.
I am so sorry. Danny had told me for the past few weeks
What
that
are
she
you-
wanted to comment on your butt.
what
But I
are
was
you-
like, dude, Danny.
that's a terrible
Danny,
joke.
that's
No,
not right.
both of-
That is so not
how
right.
do
Shade
you
is like
say-
super cool.
Both of
She's
us.
amazing. She's like super close. She's been nothing but
How do
kind.
you say
but I don't
it?
think now is the moment that you
Something-
comment on somebody's butt. Like
Well,
you gotta wait a little bit. You gotta wait a little bit.
you have a lot
Oof,
of
you
content.
did. You finally did it, Danny.
You
My
have a lot
God.
of content of both of us
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
So,
Oof,
Yeah.
that was a big step for you, Danny.
why do I always say us and not us?
I don't
Us.
know. You
How
take
is
the
it,
butt out
us?
of your mind.
Us?
Us.
Us.
Look, us, ass. Us,
But I
ass.
didn't say ass. I said
Well,
us.
then force yourself
Both
to
of
say
us.
ass.
Because I said both of us.
I don't know. You were mentioning Shade's
sorry,
butt. That's
I'm
all I
sorry.
know.
No, I'm sorry.
So today's an important day for Danny. Like her
No,
sculptures are up in her webpage, and she finally talked about Shade's butt.
No.
So these are two two milestones
No,
for her.
I'm sorry.
I think we should celebrate both of those. We know that there's a bigger one in there. I don't want to say which one, but
Shade said ha 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 and peach emoji. I'm sorry.
oof.
Shade said, I'll take it as a compliment, teehee. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to practice
Your
that
compliments.
pronunciation.
Oh,
And
us ass. Just say like for ass. Just push
us.
the A.
And OS.
And us, yeah, more towards the O for like more towards our.
No, because
O.
I can say it, but
Yeah, you
if
can
it's in a
I know.
in the middle of a
Like
conversation,
if you just flow to that word. I have those words too, where just this like
how
our
dog,
Spanish brain.
your how dog,
Oh, stop it! Our Spanish brain takes over, and
like fur.
you're trying
when
to
we
link
say fur
word.
or fer
Yeah, those
or
are.
fer, like
Yeah,
that.
rolling our R's like mid sentence.
Yeah.
It's very difficult. It's like switching to Spanish like mid sentence. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do have those too.
So I have us, as, tongue,
Yeah, that.
and brushstroke.
There we go.
Brushstroke.
Yeah.
No, but I can say it like brushstroke. But
There we
if
go.
I go in the middle
Yeah,
of
like
a
mid-sentence,
like
it's tough.
brushstroke. Or
I
like
just want to
so
point out
hard.
that 2 out of those 3 have to do with butts. Just wanted to point that out. I mean, maybe it's completely unrelated, but at least 2/3 of your mind are occupied
Yeah.
by butt.
In your how do you say it?
What? Hot dog.
How dog.
Oh, stop it.
Shade Black said, ha ha ha, 0 to 100 in 2 comments. Don't be sorry, it was hilarious. Yeah. Van San said, my team is mostly in New York, so you clash with my meetings a lot.
Oh.
Callum said, I think so. It's just to stop you kicking up a fuss that you're not paid. Haha.
Okay. Yeah, so it sounds very symbolic.
I don't know why I feel that
What do
it
you feel?
smells like something like food.
You're
Like a
hungry.
weird food. No, like a weird.
Somebody's cooking in the building, maybe?
But like they're cooking in
Oh, you
our
know.
kitchen.
Yeah, well, you know that the floor downstairs when they cook, we have neighbors.
But they use like 8 entire ajos. How do you
Garlic?
garlics?
Yeah, a lot of garlic when they cook, which is fine.
I mean,
fine,
garlic
totally
is
fine.
delicious.
We are not judging anyone here.
But I think they cook the garlic
Yeah.
alone for like 2 hours
Yeah.
before they prepare something.
And they open up their door,
Yeah, the door.
their front door to
The
their
door.
to their apartment.
Yeah,
They-
so the smell just
So-
goes up.
They could just open their windows. I think that's a large-ish apartment, so they could just open up their windows
Yeah.
and just push the air outside. But inside a building, if you open up your door, just that inner tunnel, just sucks
Yeah.
all the
Because I
all
think
the
that's
air.
the problem. Because there's not smell when the other apartments cook.
No,
I mean,
no.
we can even cook here something that smells a
this
lot.
this building is honestly this
It's
building is
amazingly
amazing.
built.
You don't
hear anyone.
anything. You don't hear anyone.
Anyone?
Like we have
no
neighbors
one makes
upstairs.
parties, or if
barely.
yeah, and if they
barely
do parties,
hear
we
them.
have no idea because we
Barely.
don't listen to nothing. I mean,
Nothing.
we.
It's amazing.
I think we've heard like a couple of times, the neighbors upstairs like moving
Yeah,
something,
like when they
like
move furniture or something.
But it's like a super, because it sounds like a super heavy,
Yeah.
like a console or something like that.
Yeah.
But there's no sound at all.
No.
Never.
And for our geriatric sensibilities,
Yeah.
oh my God, we are in heaven.
Yeah. This building is amazing.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Me too. I hope we can,
Yeah.
we'll be here until we can't pay for it. So that is the truth.
Shade Black said, and Danny, I live in the USA now, and my accent is ridiculous, so I completely understand. I think I would speak like this all my life. Because I'm getting more comfortable
Yeah.
now, because I want to say that in the 24 hours, I mean, I've learned English when I was at school, like since I was like 4 years until I graduated from school. And it was a bilingual school. So
Yes.
it's a school that has a very good
It's a very good school.
English level.
Yeah, it's
So-
a very good school.
And I think I was better when I was at school, because then I went to the university and I didn't have to speak in English, like, ever.
Yeah.
Because I presented the IELTS and the TOEFL when I graduated high school. So I showed that when I entered the university, and they like checked my language. So I didn't have to take any course on language.
Okay.
So I never practiced. And when I did the 24 hours, I
Yeah.
was like, oh my God.
I
forgot.
think you're perfect. No.
I forgot. Like, my English is gone.
No. It's right there.
And I don't think it's gone. I
perfect.
mean, I think it's a good English. Not an excellent English, but
I
it's
think
good.
it's excellent.
It's good. I mean, it has its flow. I'm Colombian, so it has its
Okay, that's super important. then.
bailao. So that's cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's excellent.
I mean, it is what it is. And I'm happy with it. Kenma dice, I love art. Yeah, we love it too.
We
Kenma.
all love it. That is what brings us all together here in this channel. So
Shade Black said, it's not a big deal as long as people understand you. Yeah. And the thing is that sometimes, like, I have the idea of what I want to say, but I don't have the word. Like, the word doesn't come to my mind. But I think I'm kind of good, like, circling it. Like, getting people to understand what I'm trying to say, even if I don't have the correct word in my mind.
yeah,
So,
we should well, we owe it to Shade. Shade, we should promote your work. Your still lifes are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous.
they
There's
are.
like a
You should check
grunginess to
Shade
them.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Instagram.
Let me see. It's
Something smells, Nicolas. Not really. I don't know what's going on.
So, Shade's Instagram is Lapis Exilis.
Yeah.
So it's LAPIS. What do you call the underscore?
Yeah.
EXILIS.
I was going to say downline.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Guion to the floor.
Yeah,
guion to the floor.
Guion al piso.
Yeah, but
Here we say piso.
guion al piso. Yeah.
No, o piso. And yeah, I remember when...
No.
Yeah?
No. You
When
gotta-
someone
you
was
gotta-
saying their mail, they were like,
Yeah.
Dani piso.
No. What? I would write piso.
No,
What are you
piso.
talking about?
Sí, te prometo.
What?
Pues en mi época.
I don't know. I've never heard that.
Mm,
I mean, I'm not saying that you're not right, but it sounds weird.
Patricio Juarez said, you guys are very cheeky today. Did you get it?
That's good. That's all Dan. It's all Danny.
Yeah.
Any butt talk, that's Danny.
No, that sounds weird. I mean, again, imagine if someone just joined
Uh-huh.
and you said that I do... I don't want... No quiero terminar la frase.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's because you know about exercises or
No, you're
cigarette
making
butts.
it weirder. Secret butts?
No, not secret butts.
You said that.
Cigarette butts. Cigarette.
No. No, and
Yeah.
I think I know more about secret butts than
Okay, that's you
than
again. This is
cigarette
you.
butts. No, I was
What do
gonna
you
say
know?
'cause
Tell us. Share with us what you know about secret butts.
Because I don't smoke, so I
Oh
have
my
no
God.
idea.
And yet
of
you have all this
secret
knowledge
butts.
about secret butts.
William Felipe dice, hola, ¿cómo están? Hola, William Felipe.
¿Qué dice
Muy
William?
bien. ¿Cómo está William Felipe? Llovió mucho por donde vive William
Uy,
Felipe
ayer
anoche.
llovió.
Pues ayer, sí, ni siquiera
Todo
por la
el
noche
día,
estuvo
juepucha.
terrible. Los truenos acá,
Los truenos.
miedosos. Gaby Pérez dice, Oli, hoy comenzaron súper temprano.
Sí. Somos camaleónicos. No sé qué, no sé.
Sí, pero sí empezamos temprano.
¿Qué más, Gavisita?
Shade Black said, thank you so much. And Shade typed her username
Sí,
if you guys want to check it out.
great.
And Shade said, and you two are to thank for it. I started painting every single day thanks to OPL, and it's been so incredibly helpful.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh.
That is, we talk about having to, do the videos, edit videos, now doing the lives and putting what we do in our webpage, in our storefront. And we do need to sell stuff because that's what we're hoping that
What we live
Yeah,
from.
exactly. But I'm going to be honest, and I know that I speak for Danny. There's nothing deep down inside, there's nothing cooler that can compare to comments like that.
Yeah.
I think that that's amazing because we believe in the power of doing, something creative.
Yeah, that's why we wanted to do what we do, because we believe that maybe it could help us build a sort of community that are interested in the same things we're interested in.
Yeah. So that's amazing. That's really, really amazing.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that we're not exaggerating, but it just, when we hear those things, it just makes it super nice. It makes it worth it. We could be struggling trying to sell something, or we could just be struggling personally or with the stuff that we do. But when we hear those things, it's yeah, this is cool. It's just a reminder that those are the reasons that really matter. So thank you so much.
Yeah. When when we were talking about secret bots.
Secretbutts.com.
Yeah.
No, I think that one's,
Shade said, ha ha ha. And Minka said, ha ha, I spat out my tea.
Yeah.
Undines dice, saludos entrando un poco tarde, pero hoy sí pinto con ustedes. Qué chévere.
Qué bueno, qué bueno.
Y si quieren, en Instagram,
oh my God,
pueden usar el hashtag OurPaintedLives para que miremos. O también si quieren, ahora tenemos un Discord. Entonces,
I don't
pueden
have
compartir.
Yeah, I don't have the... You
the
would
link,
have to...
I have it.
Oh, if you have the link, yeah.
Yeah.
Si quieren ser parte de ese Discord.
Del Discord, les voy a mandar el link y ahí pueden compartir.
De nuevo, muchísimas gracias a Liad, que fue quien lo organizó.
Sí.
Pero si quieren unirse, él creo que me hizo cargo. Todavía no he mirado qué quiere decir que a uno lo hagan cargo de eso. Creo que tengo que aceptar las solicitudes.
No tengo ni idea.
Yo tampoco.
Creo que sí. Es que yo todavía no me he metido.
Sí.
No, tengo que bajarlo.
No te he aceptado todavía. Estoy como...
Ay, no he bajado Discord. ¿De qué hablas?
Estoy dudando si quiero una persona tan obsesionada con bots. Con secret bots ahí.
Pero... ahí está, y sería chévere también que compartan sus procesos y...
Sí, hay cosas súper chéveres. Hay distintas salas. No, yo no sé, yo qué estoy hablando.
Sí, estamos conociéndolo a la par.
No, pero, o sea, es que yo me quedé en foros. Yo
no tuve foros nunca.
Sí, en cambio yo sí usé foros todo el tiempo. Entonces para mí, estos como threads o las salas que hay, que son con distintos temas, no sé cómo decirles. Rooms, cuartos, salas. No sé. Pero...
cuartos, salas.
No sé, piezas. no sé cómo decirles.
Y Gaby dice, ¿cómo les ha ido con el TikTok? También tenemos un TikTok que no es muy exitoso.
Cuando decimos, Gaby, que tenemos un TikTok,
es que
tenemos un TikTok.
Tenemos un TikTok.
¿Un Víctor?
un TikTok.
Un Víctor. ¡Ah!
¿Qué
pena. Sorry.
Nicolás.
Sorry.
Sí, pues ahí está. También si quieren.
Ahí está. El único video.
Sí, ahí está. Va a haber más.
Ahí está él solito.
Y pues chévere, ahí está si quieren. Entonces, so we were saying we have a Discord now.
We were talking about Victor.
Discord, Victor, TikTok.
There we go.
It all sounds kind of the same. So
there we go.
We were talking about our new Discord. Here's the link if you want to join. And we were saying that thanks again to Liad, who created
he set everything up.
The Discord, yeah. And I think the day before yesterday, we were talking about you in the comments, you in the chat, were talking about having a room where you can show what you do, like what you paint while we are streaming, or even if we're not streaming, you can share your process there, and we think that would be super cool, like to see what everyone's up to. So if you want, join our Discord, and if you have a TikTok, you're missing on our TikTok.
Yeah.
So
Please promote our TikTok. If you have a TikTok, please promote our account, because
our
we
super successful
we
TikTok.
are floundering. We are a sinking ship.
Yeah. So that's our username on TikTok. We have
Our Titanic lives.
one
Follower.
one TikTok only, like one video. But we're going to share a lot of things. No, we are.
No, these are not empty promises.
We are.
We are.
So, don't sleep on our TikTok.
Or
It's
you
gonna
could.
be huge.
I mean, they could.
Or you can sleep with our only TikTok on loop, so we can get views. I don't know what the views do on TikTok.
I don't either.
I mean, Gaby dice, Nicolás no tiene que aceptar a nadie, jajaja, acepta automáticamente.
¿Sí?
Ah, ¿ves? Es que ni sabemos eso.
Tampoco
Nicolás,
sabía
sí.
eso.
Sí. Pero bueno, chévere tener el Discord también, si nos quieren acompañar. Por ahora acompañar a Nicolás. Desde la otra semana yo voy a estar ahí también. Entonces sí.
Es que Dani está ocupada trabajando
La correspondencia, sí.
haciendo la correspondencia visual, entonces
Nerviosa,
siempre.
siempre.
Pues
nerviosa.
nerviosos, no quiero decirte que los nervios sean solo cosa tuya.
No, pero tú me conoces.
Sí, pero los dos siempre estamos
Sí.
como ansiosos cuando hacemos lo que hacemos para ese ejercicio.
Sí, sí, sí. Gaby dice, supongo que lo que puedes hacer es echar gente y manejar los bots.
Es como demasiado trabajo, ¿no?
Sí, igual tampoco creo que... Ah, güey, madre.
Sí, así que
Creo
nos
que me corté.
inundemos de bots
Sí,
por...
sí, sí.
O sea, abrió antier, Gaby.
Sí. Pues sí, ni siquiera lo habíamos abierto nosotros.
Sí.
Pero sí. Jairo Peñaranda.
Pero
said-
una cosa, Gaby, ¿es común que sea abierto o lo más normal es que alguien acepte a las personas, que uno tenga que decir solicitud y lo aceptan a uno?
Gabriel Peñaranda said, gotta love those pastel tones. Very inspiring.
Thank you.
Ariel Hernández dice, hola, that's exactly what just happened. I don't know what is. Because they wrote some time ago. So,
So maybe they're having like a conversation.
or maybe they were saying like they were reacting to something we said,
Okay.
but I don't remember what we said. So, William Felipe dice, ayer pensé que ya se iba a acabar el mundo, jaja, sí, muchos rayos durisísimos.
Sí, muy fuerte estaba.
Muy. Cody Winnicky said, gotta sign off for the day. It's looking really cool so far, though.
Thank you, Cody.
I will watch the rest after work. Everyone have a great day. Oh, because Cody was saying...
He's starting class, right?
Yeah. And Cody said, I teach semi-private art lessons in my studio.
Oh, very
So
cool.
small groups of 4 to 6 people doing different traditional mediums, oil, watercolor, pastel, pen and ink, charcoal, etc.
Very cool.
Super cool, yeah. Sounds super cool.
Best of luck.
Yeah, in your class.
Yep.
Belts said, if the TikTok metrics aren't as high as they ought to be, then Nicolas needs to dance harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So our TikTok is going to fail.
William Felipe dice, está demasiado bella esta pintura, Nicolás.
Gracias, William. Muy amable.
FFNS 140 said hi. Hi. FFNS 140.
F, F, F.
No. You're
S?
saying 3. FF
Mm-hmm.
space
Mm.
NS space 140.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
I was trying to figure out if it was something.
Gaby dice, no, bots son como los robots que uno puede usar para poner música, por ejemplo.
What?
Jajaja. Yo a todos los que he entrado, menos a uno, son abiertos. ¿Cómo así? ¿Bots no son los usuarios inventados?
Pues esa es la definición que yo tengo de bots.
Bots,
No, por favor,
robots que uno puede usar para poner música.
Sí,
¿Se
no,
puede poner música en un Discord?
no entiendo nada.
O sea, la gente chatea y ahí Daddy Yankee de fondo. No entiendo.
Solo Daddy Yankee. Solo se puede con Daddy Yankee.
Osobucodonosor dice, hi Nico y Dani, saludos desde Argentina.
Hola,
Osobucodonosor.
Tengo que preguntar esto.
¿Cuál es el nombre?
No, porque es un juego de palabras que lo entiendo, pero varias cosas.
Pero ya habíamos hablado que el osobuco sí es una parte y
Sí.
osobuco había dicho que sí.
No, sí, pero pues es argentino y el asado argentino es importantísimo. Quiero saber si osobuco come osobuco específicamente.
Sí, es el corte favorito.
Sí, exacto, como que, uy, me sabe la boca
Sí.
a osobuco
O sea,
en este
sí,
momento.
chuleta
Ujú.
o campo.
Sí, pues, bueno.
Pero sí, o sea,
Sí. Chicharrón Rodríguez.
Chicharrón Uribe.
Sí. Y la otra es si Nabucodonosor, que creo que es el personaje bíblico, le importó ese por la Biblia o
O si trató alguna vez de decir Nabucodonosor y se confundió.
le gustó
y
el
dijo,
nombre.
o oyó a alguien decir Osobucodonosor y
Sí,
fue un
le
chiste.
gustó el nombre. O tercera opción, si lo hizo porque es la nave de Matrix. Esa sería como la más extraña.
La
para
nave de
mí.
Matrix es el osobuco.
Un pedazo de carne.
Sí.
Esa me gustaría que fuera, pero
No,
por
pero ahí ya
favor.
estás condicionando la
No, pues no va a
respuesta.
inventar. Osobuco no va a inventar.
Gaby dice, en Discord los bots
¿Sí?
son ayudantes. Sí, tenemos mucho que aprender.
¿Qué pitos? ¿Ayudantes de qué?
Undines dice, yo pensé en Nabucodonosor también.
Sí, no. Creo que es un juego de palabras que obviamente tiene que ver con eso, pero necesito saber si es
Necesitas
bíblico.
saber más.
Necesito
Sí.
saber más, exacto. Yo soy un hombre muy, no, se me fue la palabra.
Curioso.
Pues que sí, me da curiosidad muchas
Soy
cosas.
un
¿Tú sabes?
hombre muy...
No
muy
sé,
qué, cuéntame.
empecé a pensar como en Wilfrido Vargas, una canción de Wilfrido Vargas.
Soy un hombre
Sí.
divertido.
Pero no, soy una persona muy curiosa. A mí me gusta como indagar, entonces necesito saber.
Boris said, thank you for these streams. They also inspire me to paint more, and I'm 2 months away from applying to a fine arts academy, and I really need to speedrun my portfolio, so they're much needed, haha.
Okay, cool. Speedrunning your portfolio, I mean, not the best of ways, but...
Do you have like an amount of works you need to show? Like, do they ask for a specific number of things you need to show? Maybe that's why you're speedrunning? Or is it because you want to show a lot of things?
But I would say as a suggestion, don't speedrun it. As
Yeah.
a suggestion for life and for a life in art, don't speedrun it. Like not usually. I'm not saying that it doesn't work at times, but usually nothing good comes from rushing works of art. So, yeah, take your time. Unless you have to like what Danny was saying, that they're asking for like 20 pieces and you have to show them in May and you have 4.
Yeah.
So, yeah. If that's the case, then you better get to work.
Osobucodonosor dice, jajaja, fue solo por un juego de palabras que salió espontáneamente hablando con un amigo. Estábamos hablando de Nabucco. Ah, listo, entonces sí. Nabucodonosor, Osobucodonosor.
Perfecto.
Gaby dice, Dani busca Vexera cuando quieran poner música y añades ese bot al Discord. No sé
What?
para qué más bots. Nosotros tenemos ese y uno que lanza dados.
Ah, pero porque Gaby
Pero
juega
igual no
juegos de
entiendo.
rol.
O sea, uno está en el chat y alguien lanza un
Sí.
dado.
Oiga, Gaby, voy a decir así como super geek, sin compromiso, pero Yo he jugado, no, es que creo que Gaby juega, pues jugaba más, pero creo que ahora esporádicamente juega con sus amigos como un juego de rol por ahí. Em, Tú sabes que yo jugué una vez con mi hermano hace 30 años.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Sí, que era uno de Dungeons and Dragons, de
Ujú.
Calabozos y Dragones. Una vez jugué y se me hizo como interesante. Lo que pasa es que en la época cuando yo era joven, todo eso era re geek y la gente era como súper charra. No sé, siempre era como un estigma y todo raro con
Qué
ese tipo de
bobada.
cosas. Sí, era tonto. Lo mismo con los cómics, o sea, a mí me tocó crecer cuando en esa época todo eso era como, o sea, uno era un nerd horrible si a uno le gustaban esas cosas y hoy en día creo que a nadie le importa y...
Pues no debe, o sea, a nadie
No,
le
pues
debería
sí, son
importar, pero bueno.
cosas que no deberían nunca importar. En ese sentido creo que avanzamos como sociedad, en ese pequeñísimo sentido. Pero Gaby, sugiérame sitios si yo quiero como empezar en algún sitio. O sea, yo estaría comprometido, estaría full comprometido. Sitios en donde uno pueda comenzar. Se me haría chévere
¿Cómo
como...
así comenzar dónde? Como
Pues siempre es como en una, no sé, en
en
una
Salitre hay un
campaña.
sitio
No, porque
donde juegan.
es que se juega en línea, Lindita. Tú ya puedes jugar en línea. Y los y los
Pero ese
tiros de
fue el que
dados.
vimos en Community.
Sí, ellos juegan, ellos jugaron
¿Y cómo
en
van a
ese
jugar
episodio.
eso?
En línea te pones en Zoom y pues
Ah,
está
ok,
el
ok. Ya.
Dungeon Master y él o ella van diciendo como van guiando la historia.
Ok, ok.
Y a mí me gusta. Yo sería una cuota, yo creo que ¿qué soy yo? Como, yo soy como good chaos. ¿Ese existe? Yo soy un bueno caótico,
Es que no
creo.
sé
Es que
nada de eso.
tú puedes ser bueno, o sea, tú puedes siempre tratar de tomar decisiones buenas, o tú puedes ser no sé, antipático, que no te importe nada. Tú
Ujú.
puedes estar como en la mitad ahí, como que vas como
Ay,
con tu personaje, lo puedes crear como para que vaya con cada situación, o tú puedes ser,
aguafiestas.
sí, evil. O sea, puedes ser evil. O sea, siempre a tirarte todo, no sigues las reglas.
Pero ¿y si la gente sabe que eres evil, para qué te invitan?
Porque es chévere. Porque es chévere.
Pues, pero ¿y
Uno
para
cuando
qué te
tiene amigos,
creen?
porque uno cuando tiene amigos, yo he tenido amigos que cabrían en todas esas categorías, que son amigos buenos, ¿sí me entiendes? Uno siempre quisiera decir que todos sus amigos son buenos, pero no, uno a veces tiene amigos que son unas cacas, entonces, y son buena gente.
Gaby dice, pues yo ahorita sí estoy jugando mucho calabozos y dragones. Yo tengo una campaña con mis amigos porque me da penita buscar gente nueva, jaja. Si quiere un one shot, lo invito.
Claro, para ver
Si
si
entiendes.
sería, si, si puedo hacerlo. Siempre me causó curiosidad, mi hermano le fascinaba eso cuando joven.
Iván dice, jajaja, que caótico, bueno.
¿Eso existe o no?
No tengo, es
Sí,
que yo
en
no sé, yo
todos.
estoy...
Creo que existe para todos. Existe para todos. No sé cuál sería mi ejemplo. O sea, yo sería bueno siempre hasta que hay una situación en que veo que
¿Que
puede,
tengo que ser malo?
pues que puedo hacer algo que por tratar de ser chistoso, como que digo, bueno, voy a sacrificar todo lo bueno
Sí,
por
Gaby
este
dice, sí
chiste
existe,
estúpido.
jaja. Patricio Juárez said, Nicholas, have you considered doing a larger painting over the course of several live sessions?
Yes. I think I'm gonna join like two of my bigger sheets of paper. So I think it's gonna take over the whole table. We wouldn't be able to put the palette, and
Which is fine.
yeah, which is fine. So the setup would be a little bit different. I still have to see how comfortable I'm gonna be, because I know that all these things seem like kind of cool, but it's not easy to interact with you guys. Like if I was doing something large, forget about it. Like I wouldn't really be it wouldn't be easy to put the camera in a place where it would make sense.
But I
And
think we could do it from the side. So they
no,
can see you
I
painting,
think at least
kind
this
of painting.
one,
Yeah,
this
but
a little bit larger one, we could do it.
I think it would be super hard for you to see what you're painting.
Yeah, but exactly.
Like,
that one's very tough.
What I'm saying is that maybe it would be a little bit better for you, I'm sorry, if you can like stand up
Yeah.
go back,
Yeah.
get closer. So it wouldn't matter. Like, it would be a different interaction, but we can see you painting. Like, you can be part of the shot.
I
of
know,
what we
but
show.
I want to see if we can do. I would feel no, I'm gonna say this because honestly, I'm gonna be the one who has to paint it. So, I think the size I'm gonna start with is gonna be this, which is, I think we said.
So 42, it's the height.
Did we say it?
No, is it the... No, that's not the largest one. Because the largest one is... Oh, ese es pliego.
So.
¿Quieres el metro?
30. No, so it's 60, 80, creo. Va a ser. Yeah. So 60, 80 is 24 by
Yeah, but we can't...
32. 32, 64 plus 32 4 by 16. Yeah. So what did I say? 24 by 32. 24 by 32.
Yeah, but I was
going
gonna
to
say...
It's not big. It's like a medium-sized
We
painting.
can't fit that
Yeah.
on the camera.
Yeah, we can. On the zoom lens, yes, we can.
Okay.
100%.
But...
We just put it
pero
up.
la parte más abajo.
No, we can. Totally.
Like, it would be more distorted. So I
It
was
would be-
going to say...
It would be distorted.
could
You would see
try-
my head, but we can do it.
Yeah, but I was going to say we could try to do it maybe a little bit from the side. Because I think that the head is not a problem, first of all. But it's
Thank you.
it's a smaller problem when there's a big painting. Because if it was a tiny painting, like, and the head gets in the shot, like, you can't see what you're doing. But if it's a really big one, you can see a lot of painting in the tiny head. So that wouldn't be that terrible.
We could try it. If you're up for it, Danny, we could try it. Next month, we're going to try it. We're going to do this.
100%.
Yeah. So the one thing that I would do, just to help myself, I think I would do a drawing, like a drawing first,
Mm-hmm.
and I would very loosely grid my image
Mm-hmm.
to transfer my drawing, but to loosely transfer my drawing.
Okay. You feel more comfortable
yes,
like that?
because then I know that I'm not going to distort a lot of stuff because
because of where
right.
you're sitting.
if I can have my drawing kind of in the place where I want it to be, then I'm okay with. Then I don't have to fight with that.
Okay.
But whenever I'm painting, I'm always worried that is because of the angle
It's
and because I
getting
can't really
distorted, yeah.
move. There are distortions. There are distortions that I don't mind at all, but there are distortions sometimes that I do mind.
Yeah.
So I think we could try it. Let's do it. So
Okay.
I think we're gonna start doing that in March,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go as slow as I want. That's the only thing that I'm
That's
gonna say.
perfect. I
Yes.
mean,
I'm gonna go as slow as I
why
want.
would you rush?
I have
That doesn't
no
make
reason
sense.
for rushing.
So let's see, because Gaby and Ivan were talking about the game.
Yeah.
Iván dice, sí existe. Gaby dice, hay legal bueno, neutro bueno, caótico bueno, legal neutro, bueno neutral, caótico neutral, legal malvado,
Todo es todo.
neutral malvado y caótico malvado, y no hablo más porque me emociono y aquí me quedo. Iván dice, los rangos son legal, neutro y caótico,
Eso.
en tanto la moralidad va en bueno, neutro y malo. Iván dice, bueno, creo que Gaby es más geek que yo al respecto. Yo dejé de jugar hace unos años, aunque en mis tiempos creaba las campañas, dirigía los juegos y hasta creé los míos.
Uy.
Gaby le dice, ¿tú estás
Flexing.
jugando? E Iván dice, mi saga de novelas llamada Psych salió de un juego de rol que creé hace como 16 años. No, Gaby, lo intenté el año pasado y la mesa nunca cuajó. Gaby le dice, ¿y eso? Bueno, igual lo intento, pero deberías darle otra oportunidad con tu mundo.
Me encanta que Dani está
Chismoseando
relevando
la
las conversaciones entre dos personas.
La estoy leyendo ahí en altavoz para todo el mundo. Shade Black said, it sounds awesome. And yes, your comfort is absolutely paramount. I do
Awesome.
think that too. Callum said, I know some people film at a 3/4 view to an easel.
Yeah.
It's going to have some parallax, but it's okay.
Yeah, and a ton of glare sometimes.
But that's fine.
I know,
I
I
mean,
know. But those
Because
sort of
that's
things.
the reality of painting. I mean, it's...
Yeah, I don't know why those things bug me a little bit.
Mm, Wishlist0111 said,
Yeah.
our painted lives, do you have time to paint outside of these streams? It would be interesting to see a large painting progress, even without interacting while you paint.
Yeah, very, very rarely do, but very rarely. So yeah, so that's what we were saying. Like we're gonna start doing that.
Boris, that was talking about the portfolio for art school,
Yes.
said, I need to have at least 20.
Oh my God,
believe.
20. I said 20, but I didn't think it had to be such a large number.
I can have more, and
Oh my
some
God.
of them can be just compiled sketchbook pages. I'm
Okay.
taking graphics, so I have more liberty. I don't need full-scale finished paintings.
Okay. Can you do digital work also, or
And how many do you have? And when's
Yeah.
the due date?
we need due date?
How many do
How
you
many
have?
do you
Like
have?
how many you're comfortable with showing? That you say like, I mean, because you can say I have 30, but I feel good with 2, 3,
Yeah.
10.
But then I
So-
would say I have 2. Like if I have 30,
Yeah, yeah.
but only 2 of them are make me
I
feel
would say
comfortable,
2.
I would say 2.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm. Iván dice, Gaby, deberías es invitar a Nicolás. La perspectiva de alguien así puede ser súper interesante para una campaña. La última vez iba a dirigir una campaña de D&D ambientada en el mundo de The Legend of Zelda.
Uy, yo puedo hacer
Pero
Zelda.
la gente no cumplió, nos quedamos probando bots y dados y creadores de PJ. Gaby dice, mi último comentario va a ser, Nicolás debería revisar un canal que se llama Critical Role,
Es
en
que
donde
yo...
muestran las campañas, los que juegan son actores, entonces es increíble.
Sí, Gaby, es que el otro día, no me pregunte por qué,
¿Llegaste a ese canal?
llegué al canal y... porque a veces mezclan como personas que están como en videojuegos también o que salen como, que son como voice actors para videojuegos, que también son como actores o actrices. Y entonces terminé ahí y es chévere, se me hace, o sea, ese tipo de vibra como así. O sea, yo lo único que no quisiera es como alguien súper mamón, como que esté frustrado porque yo estoy comenzando. Eso se me daría una mamera, si no le tienen a uno como paciencia. De resto, no, de resto yo estaría full comprometido, muy respetuoso además.
Gaby dice, porque ahorita sacaron una serie de ellos en Amazon, jaja, entonces el canal está cogiendo aún más fuerza.
Ah, debió ser por eso entonces. No sabía.
Siria said hello. Hi, Siria. Is your cat still wearing the sweater? Does it exist?
The cat or the sweater?
No, the sweater.
Oh my God, now it
sweater,
turned
the
really
sweater.
dark, Danny.
It's a vest more than a sweater.
Well,
I
it's a
remember.
nightmare. That's what it is for the poor cat.
Juan Cuevas said, hello, I'm awake. Hi, Juan Cuevas. Where are you?
Waking up in?
Yeah, like, where are you commenting from? Where do you...
Bed?
Reside?
Yeah, that would be a very formal way of saying
Okay.
it, yeah.
Jacob Hosak said...
But I love how he
"Greetings."
said, I'm awake! Like somebody was like, as if somebody was screaming at him if he was like,
No,
get
it
up!
was, hello, I'm awake, a sleeping emoji, a paintbrush emoji, a palette emoji, and a hand like this. I don't know how that's called. Like a telephone?
Or no, it's like
Yeah,
like,
but how
like a
would
surfer,
you describe it?
like surfer hand.
I would say telephone.
No, surfer.
Jacob Hosak or Jacob Hosak said, greetings from Scotland, everyone. Shokin Kureshi said, where are you from? So I don't know if it's you or me.
Us? Well, you can answer for the both
So
of us.
I am Colombian. I was born here in Bogota, Colombia, and I've always lived here. Nicolas is from Wisconsin, USA. He was born there, but he came to Colombia
Very young.
very, very young. So he's a Colombian.
Yeah, I'm Colombian.
Yeah.
I mean,
He was
Colombian
born
American,
but he...
but I'm Colombian.
yeah.
I
Because
mean,
his family is Colombian,
yeah.
and he grew up here. All his brothers and sisters grew up with him here. So, well, your brother spent more time there because he was older than you.
Out of all of
But-
us, yeah, he's by now been the person that has spent. I mean, he's American now, but he's the person that has spent most time there. Yeah.
There, yeah. Oh, and then Nicolas went to study in New York when he was studying arts, and he was there for quite a bit, and then he came back. And at this moment, we're sitting in our apartment in Bogota, Colombia. So, Colombians.
Perfect, Danny.
Yeah, thank you. Juan Cueva said, I'm in California. What time is it there?
So it's like 3 hours earlier. I feel, Danny.
Oh, it's early.
Yeah.
8:30. So, Siria said about the cat, he now uses it as a pillow. He loves it. Haha.
Okay, it
Oh.
found a good
It had
use
a-
then.
Purpose then, yeah. Lindsay Lubin also said, good morning from California.
Nice.
Good morning. Callum said that the hand gesture is called a shaka.
Is it? I never knew. I'm pleading ignorance here. But isn't this like Pacific West Coast or maybe like Hawaiian? I always associate it with like surfs up Hawaiian, you know.
It says, what does the hand sign shaka mean? Hang loose, right on, thank you, things are great, take it easy. In Hawaii,
Yeah.
the shaka sign expresses all of those friendly messages and more. Yeah. And they move it, no?
Yeah.
Like- Yeah.
For us, you don't see this here.
Never.
Sometimes, but
No, it's not.
that's not. We don't do that here.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's very nice, but we don't do that. We do this here a lot. Maybe like a peace sign.
Well,
A little bit.
no,
A
thumbs
little
up.
bit. Oh yeah, thumbs up but I think this, like if you're in a,
Where?
I don't know, like if you're in a crowd and they take your picture, you're yay. Peace.
Well,
Peace. No, peace will never go out of fashion.
no, yeah, but it's not that used.
I use it. I like it.
You know what we do here a lot, I think?
Hmm?
The peace sign, but in a photo, like putting it as horns to someone.
Like little,
in a photo, yeah, like if you were doing
No, like
some,
rabbit ears.
like antennas.
Yeah, like little rabbit ears.
Yeah, don't you think? I think we do that more.
I think.
Like a
I'm-
family photo, and there's always an
Yeah,
uncle
but
that's
I'm
like,
gonna say this. Just this regular one is like, I'm gonna say it's more. I don't know, more common now.
So Chris Patel said,
Mhm.
hi guys, I'm from India. Hi Chris,
Hey,
how are
Chris.
you? And Amit Chakravarti Vlogs said, love from India. So thank you,
Awesome.
Amit. So Boris, that was talking about the portfolio,
Yeah.
said, I think I can include digital art, but I'm making traditional graphics. I guess it's more similar to printmaking in English.
Okay. Perfect.
I have 30 pieces, but
Oh.
I'm meeting with some professor to discuss them. So I'll probably end up with half of what I have, and I'll need to create half based on the professor's critiques.
Oh wow.
Oh, but you have a lot. I mean, it's not like, oh, I have a deadline and I have two and I have to show 20. Like, I think you're good, and it's
Yeah.
cool also that you meet with a professor that can make me maybe guide you a little bit.
Yeah, that's not common
No.
usually.
So, Syria, wait, said a compromise of sorts, lol, about the cat sweater. And then Syria said, how was the scene in New York?
When I was there, I think the city, it's probably changed, because I was there last year for like a couple days. Mm, very different. I felt it was a very different New York from the one I was. I'm not gonna say better, worse, good. Good, bad. Doesn't like I don't want to sound like those people that think that whatever happened to them, it was like the good version, and whatever is happening now is just like you know, uh, a far lesser version. No, it's just different. It felt very, very different to me. It feels like just an enormous city now, and I don't know. I don't know. I think it had a little more. I mean, I'm sure you could say that from New York in the 70s, and then New York in the 80s, New York in the 90s, which is the one that I had to live like New York 90s, and then 2000s.
2000s, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's very weird how memories just we attach to certain things, and then I don't know. Like and to give you like smallest examples, um like we were at school, and I think you could think of like 4 or 5 different bars that were 3 blocks away from school. And you could also think of, 2 or 3 diners that were 4 or 5 blocks away from school. So it was like, or you could think of like 4 or 5 different delis that were 4 or 5 blocks away from school. So it was super easy. It just felt like a huge city, but kind of homey also. Um, and I remember walking by my school, and it was just the weirdest kind of. I mean, it's kind of like what happens when stores or like restaurants or like small food places, they try to be so specific now that everything eventually just blends together. Every single one of those little restaurants blends together. Like it doesn't matter if it's like, Thai, Western Thai food or whatever. I don't know. It's just like these weird mixes that try to stand out, but eventually there's so many places like that it just feels like everything is like that. So I don't know. It just seems like a better city for tourists and for rich people now, which it's always been. But I think like a young artist like myself could envision, or I envisioned myself being capable of living there when I was there. And I don't think it's a city that you envision yourself in when you're, I mean, I guess young people change. And if that's the city you're dealt, then you base, that decision on the version of that city that is given to you. But for me, it was, I don't know. I always felt it could have me. It was a city that could really open its arms and have me. And now I thought, oh, and I'm saying this because I always thought that I was going to go back when I was older, when I was just more financially stable. And I don't think, I mean, if that's my caveat, I don't know when that's going to happen. But I always thought, oh, maybe I could convince Danny, like, oh, let's move to New York. And being there last year, I was like, I don't think I want to be here. I think I could be here for a couple days, and that's cool. Like, Danny has never been to New York, and I would be super happy to show her around. Well, show her around as much as I can, because, I mean, subways I can deal with. I know them by heart. Bigger the bigger areas I can deal with. But now, if you ask me what bars to go to, like if you want like a dingy, like awesome, cool bar, I have no idea what the bar scene is like, or just a really cool place to eat. Around Canal Street. Like, I hope the places that I used to go to are still there, but I don't really know. So I don't know. Everything changes. I guess that's the lesson.
Chris Patel said, I'm sharing the link of your stream so more people can watch and enjoy.
Oh, thank you so much.
That's super nice. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
And Dia Patel said, hey, can I know your name? Because I'm from India and I'm watching your stream for the first time.
Oh, sure. So your name, Danny?
First of all, thank you, Dia, for being here.
Yeah.
I am Daniela Ocampo. And Nicolas Uribe is painting.
Yeah.
So, Nicolas Uribe. So I just typed our names. And maybe if you want to check us out, this is my Instagram username, and that over there, up there in the palette, that's Nicolas' Instagram handle. And thank you again for being here.
Yeah,
We're happy
awesome.
to have you here.
Very happy.
DJ Mandija DJ said, hi, which type of artist you are? A painter.
I would say I'm a painter. Danny, would you describe yourself more like visual artist? I think you're far more complete than I am.
Well, that sounds like if that was a... I think I would say I'm more diverse.
Yeah, more well-rounded, I feel.
No.
I think so. I think your sensibilities are far better than my own. Like, they're broader than my own. I can do one thing kind of well, and that's it.
No.
I think so.
No, now you're being just
no
hard to yourself.
No. I kind of know myself.
No, because it's not like a level thing. I think it's just that I'm open to different solutions. So sometimes I'm open to sculpture or painting or drawing. And I think you would define yourself as a painter.
Yes.
Like, that's the difference. But it's not like my sensibility is different, or I don't know. Dia Patel said, bye, good night, nice to meet you. You guys are really amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Have a great night.
DJ Mandija DJ said, okay, I know, big fan from India.
Excellent. Thank you.
Liad said, why so early? Hi, Liad.
We are surreptitious.
Just because, again.
Yeah.
Boris, that was talking about the portfolio.
Yep.
Said, and they're due to the middle of May, I believe. I still have a lot of time, but I need to focus on my Matura exams first, unfortunately.
Dude, I was like super close. Do you remember? I said like 20 and they're due in May.
Yeah.
I was very close.
And
if not, I hit it.
What's a Matura? Matura exams? Será como... Maybe it's like a...
Like...
we have something here that's
ICFES?
called ICFES. Yeah.
Or that it's like SATs, let's say.
Yeah. So is it something like that? Borg00 said, Thai is pronounced like the word Thai. O sea que THAI es como Thai, como TIE. Thai. William Felipe dice, Nicolás, recomendaciones para pintar referencia en blanco y negro a color.
Empezar con una paleta como mucho más reducida para que las opciones de color no sean tan, digamos, tan dispares que se le pueda salir de la mano a uno. Entonces, si quiere, comience con paleta Zorn, o sea, blanco de titanio, amarillo ocre, rojo cadmio y negro marfil. Si comienza con esas, eso lo va a ayudar a que la paleta no se le salga de las manos y a que las opciones sean como accesibles.
Eh,
Comencemos por ahí, a ver.
Fisel Akura said, "Are you drawing on a table? Is it on an angle?" Yeah, it's an what's that? Like a 45? No,
I
it's
think
more.
it's
Cause it's
maybe 30,
let
maybe a
let me
60
show
degree.
you. So, this is the angle of the table. This is Nicolas. So it's on an angle.
I love that you were gonna say commit to an angle, and you're like,
It
it's
is
at an angle.
Yeah, let's see. I think I think we're good. Undines said, dice, les digo aquí un poco al lado de la conversación que viendo a Nicolás pintando en papel me ha dado la curiosidad de inspiración de tratarlo. A veces soy muy rígida en cómo pinto. And she also said, you both have inspired me to try new painting surface and new colors and different approaches. Thank you.
Oh, that's
No,
awesome.
That's super cool. Muy chévere, muy chévere. Y porque Undines dice que le ha dado curiosidad para tratarlo. Pero, o sea, eso significa que de pronto Undines ya trató de pintar en papel o es algo que quiere hacer. Porque si pintó, me da curiosidad saber cómo
le
cómo lo
fue,
sintió.
cómo lo sintió. Sí.
Ken said, good afternoon. Nice to catch a stream live for once.
Oh, excellent.
Thanks for your hard work on the channel. I love having it on while I paint.
Oh, that's so cool. Thank you.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you a lot. Belts said, room tour joke. You said you were gonna do.
Yeah,
a
let's do
tour.
it next week for sure.
But
So
I did
now I'm committed.
I did like a kind of tour.
Yeah, but
when I
you know,
showed
I
the-
could show some of the statues. Well, I guess the most interesting thing would be the statues and the figures. So we could do that for sure next week.
Borg00 said, I thought I heard Nicolas pronounce it as Thai.
I think I said Thai also.
No,
Thai food. Thai food? Thai? Did I
You
say
were
Thai?
talking about restaurants in New York City, I think. Thai. Yeah, because
Did I say Thai?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I thought I said Thai food. But maybe I did. If I mispronounced, I apologize.
You don't have to. I mean, I mispronounce all the time.
No. But I'll.
I said a terrible.
I can apologize. You know.
No. I'm not saying like you don't have to, but I was saying like, you do and I do a lot.
Yeah.
So,
that's fine.
Yeah. Leah said only 16 days left for on your Kickstarter campaign for the art book. Super exciting. I hope you break the 100K.
No, well, Leah, thank you for. That's a little too much.
No, yeah, but for those of you who maybe are new or maybe don't know about the new book we're releasing,
Printing.
releasing.
Well,
Huh?
not well.
Okay, printing.
Releasing. You know, latter half of the year.
Okay. So we have a new book campaign. It's a crowdfunding one, Kickstarter one, and it's gonna be shipped for the end of this year. We're gonna produce it, and we would be super happy if you want to get it. You have, as Leah said, 16 days more to go, and I would leave the link here if you want to check it out. So new book is out.
No, new book is not out.
No. New book campaign.
There we go. Yeah, we have to be super.
Yeah, but that's why I started
careful.
saying that we're gonna be shipping it at the end.
Yeah,
the estimated shipping is December 22. So new book campaign is live.
16 days to go.
Check it out.
Yeah, please check it out.
16 days. What?
Wow, it's construction outside, so.
No,
are
it's
they
the
doing some?
wind.
Maybe.
Are they cleaning our windows?
Maybe that's why you were saying that.
That it smells so weird. No, they're clean. I think they're like here.
Yeah, maybe. The thing is, our shades are down.
I want to check from the other window.
Yeah, no,
I
they
think
are.
they're out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
So there's someone cleaning our window. That was the smell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. Shoukin Kureshi said, please speak English, and a smiling emoji.
Oh, we always do.
Yeah, we do. And we also speak a lot of Spanish because we're from Colombia. So we like to speak both of
Our
of
language.
those.
Well, our language is Spanish.
Yeah.
And we make an effort to speak English.
Yeah.
So let's say it like that.
Gaby dice, en Italia el examen final se llama maturità. Asumiría que el matura es el suizo o alemán. Siento que en el Helvecia le decían así. Ni idea. Pero sí, debe ser como el ICFES de por allá.
De por allá.
Hannah said, oh my god, I'm late. I didn't get the notifications. How are you, Danny and Nicolas? Hannah, have you rang the bell?
So, Hannah, if you want notifications, you got to ring the bell.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I received my notification when we were starting. So that could help.
Shame, Hannah.
Shame on you, Hannah. No, but not that much shame. Because Hannah always...
She's always with us.
Yeah, and Hannah always
I mean, enough shame to ring the bell from now on, but...
Always shares about Liverpool. So,
extra
points
she's
for
my
that.
my fellow Scouser. My fellow Scouse.
Lindsay Lubin was saying, I was actually wondering what surface you usually paint on in your videos. Sometimes it seems like paper. I'm an old painter and haven't figured out what paper would work for that. So, yeah, it's paper.
Yeah?
It's raw paper.
Yeah. Potato.
Yeah, unprimed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, raw. And this one in specifically, it's from a Moleskine sketchbook. They have an artist collection. And this is the A3 size. And
A3
it's
size.
cut in the middle.
It's cut in half, yes.
Yeah, and it's oil, just oil, no medium.
There we go.
Diya Patel said, I'm not aware about your language, but it's nice to see you guys.
Oh, that's
Thank
awesome.
You. Siria said, I vote for the cover to be the last stream's painting of Fer.
Oh, dude, I'm very tempted, Danny. And it's a nice cover. It would be super catchy, like eye-catchy. And it's the fact that it's called Possibilities, it just kind of broadens everything.
Yeah, well, the other one also makes sense.
It's a nice painting. The other
For
one is a very nice painting.
But I think the other one was also powerful because it was the painting you were more frustrated on. So you were like painting, scraping, repainting, painting, scraping. So I think that also talks a lot about possibilities.
We will consider it.
Yeah.
We will talk about it. Like, Danny and I have to be, both of us have to be happy with that decision. So we'll talk about it.
DJ Mandilla said, can you help me learn your language?
Of course.
What?
You could start Duolingo. Maybe it's, I think I have something, Danny, for me. Maybe. So you could start, Spanish is super easy. Well, super easy depending on what your native language is. But if, you could start with Duolingo. That's a good start for languages, I feel. That was my start for studying Italian so that I could have some sense of what my daughter was doing in school. And I think it works. Like, I can't speak Italian, but I can understand a lot of Italian. So yeah, that would be, I think, a good first step. Dani, todo el tiempo. ¿Sí? I know we concentrated a lot on the portrait, but I really want it to be just right, just enough idea of like detail and specificity, and enough of a kind of range of like different hues that make it kind of feel rich, based on the palette that we have, but also very, very controlled. I have to be super, super careful about controlling this. Nice.
Espera, no, porque sale la dirección.
No, I know. Oh, we could show it. I liked it a lot. Because we just
Do you
got
want me to open it?
Yeah, we can open it.
Okay.
We just got a painting that we bought. Very small painting, but I thought it was absolutely beautiful.
Leah said, Danny, your sculptures are so interesting. Thank you so much, Leah.
Oh,
Lied.
yeah,
Thank
that's
you
awesome.
so
That's awesome
much.
that you checked them out.
Margot said, Margot dice, ya estoy en Discord. Muy chévere.
Hoy, bienvenida
Falto yo.
a un mundo que no
Discord.
entiendo.
Hannah said, I waited for you yesterday and thought that's it, you're not coming this week again.
No, we're trying to make up for yesterday.
For yesterday,
so.
yeah. Fisel Akura said, I'm learning Spanish on Duolingo too.
Oh, there you go.
I'm on 208 days streak.
Dude, that's so good.
Wow. I've never
Congrats.
been that
Committed
had
to?
that streak on Duolingo.
Oh,
Because I tried.
No, I sort of gave up on mine, but
you have fair. And you
yeah.
like you're more forced to kind of learn it.
Yeah.
Because you're helping her with
Homework
and all of that stuff. But I was trying to. I was opening.
Yeah. I think it's a smaller painting, maybe.
Yeah, no, I'm being super careful. Don't worry. Berg00 said, love your painting this far.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to keep it atmospheric enough, open enough, so that it just makes sense for the exercise that we were going for.
So
but I like it too. I like it quite a bit too.
It has a tape that I'm afraid of.
Do you want to cut it?
No, because I think it's super.
But you can cut it on the sides.
Okay.
Just be careful with the knife.
It doesn't cut.
Can I try it?
Is it a knife?
Yes, that's the one I cut everything with. Be careful. Maybe you're holding it the other way.
No, I know. Ooh, my hair.
I can do it if you want, and
No. Chris Paddle said, hey, what's the time there right now in India? It's 10:25. So it is 11:56 a.m. here.
Woof. So they are, what are they?
10:25.
Woof. Yeah, so we're almost like 12 hours apart.
Undines dice, ahora estoy pintando en papel.
Qué bueno. ¿Y le ha gustado Undines?
Shade Black said, it's so delicate and airy and full of light.
That's Danny.
Ay, that's nice. So there's like a card,
Mm-hmm.
like a postcard,
Maybe.
I'm
A
gonna
lot of
leave it
people send
here.
postcards. Yeah.
and more packaging.
Well, that's good. More packaging means that it's packed.
No, it's good because I've already seen it and it's good. Thing is that the tape is a nightmare to take out. The good thing is it's on a plastic bag,
Okay.
so it's super protected, but it's kind of hard to take it out. DJ Mandilla said bye guys and good night. Take care.
Thank you. Have a good night.
And also Chris Patel say bye. Take care.
Thank you, Chris.
Mm. Are you anxious about all the time that it's taking me to open?
No. You take your time.
No, but hurry up.
No. You
I'm
take your
joking,
time.
I'm joking.
As much time as you want.
Wait. Fisel Akura said it's 11:57 p.m. here in Indonesia. It's like a reverse.
Yeah?
It's super late there.
Yeah.
11:57 I would be asleep.
Oh, yeah. On a regular day for us, yeah.
So here it is.
You could show it to everyone if you
Oh.
want. I think it's very beautiful.
It's taped there.
Taped? Okay, yeah. That's fine. However, however people send their work, I'm like, it's totally fine.
Super nice.
Yeah, it's super subtle, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's very, very nice.
I like it a lot.
Me too. I saw it and I was like, I love this.
Super, super nice. Look, the only thing is that this corner is a little bit bended.
Oh, who cares?
But of the cardboard, not the painting, so we're good.
Can I see? Let me see.
Yeah.
I just have to.
No, I can have it here for you so you don't
Oh, I want to hold it.
associate it.
Oh, because it's like a mat. Like the cardboard is used as a.
But if we do un marco,
Yeah,
it would
it'd be
you
fine.
could barely see the.
Or I could just take it out, take it
No,
off.
I think it looks good there.
Okay, so look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah,
That is
so
beautiful.
beautiful.
Yeah, love it. Oh, I love the paper
Yeah,
too.
me too.
Absolutely love it.
Siria said, "Oh, so beautiful. Who painted it?"
So, could you? I want to pronounce her name well.
Yeah, I have the little postcard there. So give me 1 second. It says,
So, can I give it a shot?
"Go ahead."
Elina Kedverikova. So Elina Kedverikova, she's a Ukrainian living in the U.S. And you know how I think I knew her work like weeks ago. I think Emil Robinson shared her work.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this one that we bought is from January
So
22nd. So I think it was around that time she posted that, and she has other paintings that
Oh,
are
it
just
was shipped
gorgeous.
super fast.
Yeah. She shipped it super quickly. But as soon as I saw it, I was like, I have to look for her work. And I don't know if she showed at Sugarlift, maybe because she links Sugarlift in her bio. And then she has like a Linktree, kind of like a store also there. So I just thought she was super, super talented, really moody, wonderful painter. She even has a book. So her username is her name
Pero
is
me lo deletreas.
Elina. So ELLINA. Chetverikova. So CHETVERIKOVA. So Elina Chetverikova.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she even has a book that looks. Oh, she even has like a ton of books. I feel. I have published 3 books. Wow, with my paintings throughout the years. That's amazing. So, yeah, like gouache painting books, they
Mhm.
look incredible. So yeah, we will always promote people whose work we deeply enjoy. And as soon as I saw her work, I was like, that's kind of like our sensibility. We see somebody
Yeah.
who we like, and we know that we're not going to be able to make a dent into what their life is, because in order for you to really help someone out, you have to be constantly purchasing their work just to really become a person that they can rely on. But that's very difficult. We're very far from being like patrons. But what we've done is to spread all that love all over the place. And there has been artists like, particularly we have, I think, Alejandro Cintura here in Bogota.
Mm-hmm.
Alejandro has a show for the people that are listening
He's
in Bogota. Alejandro tiene una exposición en este
Genius
momento.
painter. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I think Alejandro Cintura, he is the best painter I've ever seen. Like, period.
Yeah, he's
And it
and
is
so
ridiculous.
sensible,
yeah,
like-
how talented he is for the age that he has. Like, I was nowhere near
because
his
I think he's
sensibility.
like 20.
Yeah, when I was that young, he paints circles around me, circles and circles around me. It's like I think I can paint, but I think he is like a sophisticated painter. Like, he is an intelligent, bright, sophisticated painter. Like, he knows exactly what he's doing. I think both of us, Danny and myself, were floored by his ability. It's
Yeah.
just
We have a couple of things.
oh,
he
we
did.
have a ton of things. We have drawings, paintings,
Yeah.
large paintings,
We
small
have a
paintings,
large
medium
painting,
paintings. Yeah, but he's one of those cases that we're super happy to support him in that way. But usually, whenever we can, we purchase more things from particular artists that we like. But we also like to broaden, the things that we like, and try to have like a super varied collection, even though I don't like to call it collection.
Collection,
but
yeah.
that implies that we are collectors, and we're not. We just we've just taken a stand where we want to support other artists in the smallest way possible, but in
Yeah.
ways that we can.
And we feel a super enormous joy
Yes.
having things that we love.
Oh.
Because it's like as we said, it's like a super different experience to see it online
Oh
and to
yeah.
have it.
Oh, it's like
It's-
Christmas every time.
Yeah.
Every time a painting shows up, it literally is like we are opening up like a window to this new world. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
You know what I was gonna say?
No.
We like the image
Yeah.
looks super pink. Look,
Oh,
it's green.
yeah. So yeah, our
So
painting.
it's gonna be a surprise.
A nice surprise.
A nice surprise, yeah, when you see the finished painting, because it looks super pink on screen
Yeah.
and it's green.
Well,
Like
greener.
yellow
No.
or
Let's call it.
greener.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's call it greener. It's just a.
Yeah, well, I said it's pink and it's not pink, but it looks pinker
Yeah.
and it's greener.
I think
So.
I mean if we were like really trying to get our white balance like exactly correct, but even then sometimes cameras can't deal with things, and maybe something like a high key image just throws it off. It's very difficult. So yeah.
Belts was saying, would it be possible to post the name of Alejandro to see his work? For
Oh, of
sure.
course.
It's Alejandro Cintura, but I'm gonna post the username,
Yeah.
Instagram username. So
If you guys are okay with purchasing paintings overseas, he right now has a show. He has a show with like a nice gallery
gallery
here in
yeah.
Bogota. So there's no risk in that sense. You could totally figure something out with the gallery as to how to ship the paintings, and that would be no deal whatsoever. And the reason I'm saying it is that we live in Colombia, and we've gotten paintings from all over this planet, all over this world.
And we've shipped also.
And we have shipped
paintings.
all over the world. So
Yeah.
shipping, even though it may be expensive, shouldn't be like an impasse. Shouldn't be something that is like, oh, I wish I could have bought that, but it's like, but no, that painter is in Indonesia. Like for us, like your sculptor, yeah, the one of the elephant from Indonesia. So
Yeah.
it's amazing. Like we can get, if you're patient enough, if you pay for the shipping, that I mean, you have to pay for international shipping. Sometimes it's costly, but if you're committed and you want something from them,
Yeah, you can get
you
it.
can get it. You can get it. So if you guys don't mind the extra little effort that is part of that, oh my God, Alejandro's paintings are amazing, and we have nothing to gain from this, by the way. It's just that he's a young artist that we both met, that we deeply, deeply admire. Like nothing excites me more to say he is the best young painter in Colombia, best young painter, and 1,000 times the painter that I think I was, and that I think the painter that I'll ever be. So nothing makes me happier to say that. So that's how I truly feel about him.
Adam Hill said, "Hi, love your stream. I found your channel from of the Elisa interview.
Oh, that's awesome.
Been catching up on past videos. Recently finished Visual Correspondence 1, and the discussion was great."
Oh, that's so
thank
cool.
you, Adam.
That's so cool.
We're happy to have you here.
Yes.
And we're happy to know you're enjoying our content.
Yes. We should plug our visual correspondence.
Yeah.
So that's
it's amazing.
Yeah, that's the stream that we do on Mondays, which is
Yeah.
very different from these
Which is
streams, which
between
is just painting.
Both of us.
Yeah,
So-
and it's an exercise that both Danny and I are doing. We are sending each other images, paintings, objects of art. Let's call them objects of visual objects.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's call it that. That sounds vague enough. We send each other those objects of art every week, with the hope that the other person can return, that correspondence, can create a correspondence by returning an image to us. So we just propose an image and the other person answers back. So next Monday,
It's
it's
turn.
Danny's turn to answer to what I sent her, what I showed her last Monday. So it's super exciting.
Yeah.
And we just keep going. We're going to keep going as far as we can.
Yeah, I was going to say that. I don't know if you said that because I was looking for the playlist.
The playlist?
To share it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But I was going to say that we don't see what the other one's doing.
Yeah, that's actually like a
What
cool
you said?
part also.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't want to repeat what you were saying. But, yeah, we don't see what the other does until we are on the stream. So it's cool because it's like unveiling the work we did with you guys, but also between both of us, because we don't see what we're doing, as I said. And I think it's been super cool. It's been like a place where we have conversations that maybe we wouldn't have in the streams.
Yeah, it would be very difficult.
Yeah, and it's also a place where through our art, you get to know us a little bit more and about our sensibilities and about the things we do and why we do them as we do them. So I think it's very cool. I think you should check it out. And you're invited to every Monday to be part of it. We would be happy to have you all there.
Very happy.
So let me see, because I was trying to share the playlist, but I see that not all the videos are there. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 1, So we're missing 2 and 3. So just give me 1 second. And this one. Because we also have, if you guys want to check it out, we have all the weeks we've done, all the Martes de Español, and all the visual correspondence in playlists. So if you want to binge watch them, you can do it. So let me share the link. No. Ready. So, share. Let's copy these. Sorry, I always narrate what I do.
That's fine.
And there you go. So,
I think I'm gonna leave the shirt like super open, like as a tone. I think I'm gonna leave it like really, really open. It's just nice. Just feels very nice.
So, Belts that was asking about Alejandro's Instagram handle.
Yeah.
Said, his paintings are so great. I love his colors. Yeah.
Yes. Brutal. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
it's
he's
amazing.
so good. Berika said, thank you for streaming today. It's really calming to paint along with you, especially useful in these times. And congrats on the new listings, Danny. Thank you, Berika. I'm happy to have them out for anyone that wants to get one. So thank you so much. Marciel said, what? I missed already half of it.
Oh, Marciel.
Marciel, that's why you have to ring the bell.
Yeah. That's what that little bell is for.
Margo Delgado dice, tiene una expresión muy Mona Lisa, pero sin mirar al espectador.
Sí, está rechazando.
Callum said, I missed the start, Nico. What do you mean by high key?
So high key painting means that you are placing your values, you're translating all your values to an area of the value scale, to a section of the value scale that is, very, very close together. So it has to be a compressed area of the value scale. And so what you're sacrificing inherently is contrast, and contrast in terms of value. So because you're going to be in a very, very small, condensed place in your value scale. And usually people associate high key paintings also with saturation. So you have to up your saturation a little bit. But not really. Not really. You can make a high key painting that is very, very muted. But what you can't do, not what you can't, but what you ideally want to do in a high key painting is just reserve like your contrast. So you're gonna force yourself to be painting, and you can do, like, I usually work on an open palette, so I don't have to force. I have to force myself, but you can pre-mix your colors if you want to control it a little bit. But you want to make sure that you don't exceed the limits of that range of values that you have selected in your value scale, and those have to be way, way close to the lightest light in your value scale. So that's a high key painting. There's a bunch of really, really interesting paintings in art history that are done that way, but it's not as if they were done as an exercise. Like when they were done, like let's say paintings that were done in high key in late 19th century or early 20th century, it's not as if people were saying, I'm going to do a high key painting. That wasn't quite a thing. But they, it was a choice. It was like an expressive choice. So it's very interesting. Super, super cool.
mmberg00
It's a
said,
wonderful, just to end, I'm sorry, Danny, to interrupt. No. Just to end, it's a great exercise in terms of value. So I would super recommend it for anyone. Sorry, you go ahead, please. Danny.
mmberg00 said,
And one last, I'm kidding. That one was kidding.
I was going to silence your mic.
That one was kidding. I'm sorry.
Said, unfortunately, that notification bell does not always work.
Really?
You know what?
I don't know.
Maybe
Yeah.
if you join the Discord, we can tell people when we're gonna be live, because that's what you did today. Like, we can send it.
Yeah, I did that today, but I don't know.
I don't know if we're
that's
gonna do it all the time.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that maybe there's like also that place where you can know.
Yeah, or people say, hey, they're live. In the Discord, maybe they comment.
Yeah.
So it could be a place where you get that information.
Yeah.
That I feel a little bit better with.
Yeah. Marcial said, you're doing a workshop with Desiderio in Menorca. I saw it in the mail.
So
Every time I tried this high key, I always end up with strong contrast.
So no. I'm not doing a workshop with Vincent Desiderio. No. I'm doing a workshop where he's going to be doing a workshop, I think, before us.
Yeah, but it's not like a co-workshop.
No.
Like
I want to make that
apart.
super clear. It's not, we're not doing a work, like he's doing his own workshop. The awesome guys at Menorca Pulsar, I've noticed that they are promoting his workshop, which is, I think he calls it anti-workshop.
Mm-hmm.
They're very interested, both Carlos and Jorge, they're very interested in promoting workshops that are...
Which are the organizers of Menorca Pulsar.
Yeah, which are brilliant, super kind people, brilliant people in terms of logistics. They know exactly what they're doing. So it is a sure bet when you decide, or if you decide to do a workshop with them. Ours is already sold out, so I can only speak about maybe future endeavors with them. Or, if you're considering doing Vincent's workshop, or I know Sean Cheatham did a workshop recently. He did like a painting a boot camp, which lasted, if I'm not mistaken, 9 days or 10 days, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Vincent Desiderio's workshop is a sort of different way of contextualizing image making, imagery. It's not quite a formal workshop. They kind of asked us to think outside the box a little bit, regarding what we do, because the workshops I'm usually involved in, which I super like, but I had done one of those with them already. In fact, we did the first Menorca Pulsar workshop.
Yeah.
We can always have that under our belt. We're like super proud of that.
Yeah. 2016, I
yeah,
remember.
that's a while ago. They asked us if we could do something a little bit different. If it was, they actually showed us the Vincent's workshop as not as a guideline, but as kind of like the tone that they want. Mm-hmm. They want it to be a place where it feels more challenging, maybe like ideas are challenged a little bit. And I told him, okay, give me a little bit to see what we can do. And we came up with this idea of detachment.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to do in April.
So it's
end of April, I think we are.
What?
End of April.
Yeah. It's different workshop.
Yes.
Let's say.
Yes.
It's a workshop where you have to be more open.
Yeah, far more open, like ready.
And far more detached, as you said.
Yeah, detached.
But detached, that's bad?
No, I've heard you say it like that, and that's fine. I mean, people will understand.
Isn't that a pronunciation?
No, it's detached.
Detached.
Yeah, that sounds super sophisticated, Danny. That's amazing. You say it, however.
How did you say it?
Detached.
Detached. Oh, I went with detached.
So just think, just think of like the prefix D, and then, I understand why you would say it, because it's attached. The verb is attached.
Detached. Okay.
So you just have to kind of like kill that A and just say detached.
So you can be detached and detached.
There we go.
So.
But yeah, I think what we propose has to be it will be effective if people are willing to play, if people are willing to do every single exercise, like at their, like put your, like if your commitment is at your highest. So, I mean, that would be true for every single workshop I've ever done. I ask that of people, to be super mindful, super present, and just, really don't try to do more or less than what we ask. Just try to do what we're asking for as best as you can.
Because also if you're like honestly open, like sincerely open,
I think
that's when you learn.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a blast.
Because you're like open to absorb all the things that
yeah.
You're there to learn.
You know what's the coolest thing?
What?
Many of the exercises that we're doing here, I haven't done. I mean, I've done in other settings, I guess, but I haven't done. So I think that's awesome, because instead of me being like the super assured, like, hey guys, this is the way you're supposed to do it, it's going to be all of us going through the same motions, through the same experiences.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited. I'm super, super excited about that workshop. It's going to be really fun, really challenging.
And it's also cool for both of us.
Yeah.
Because we went there when we were, we were a couple, but we were like...
kind of starting.
Yeah. Kind of starting, yeah. And now we go there 6 years after. So it's super cool.
Yeah.
And they were, again, like we have just amazing things to say.
Yeah,
about,
starting, but we were
Carles
like...
and Jorge. No, we were a couple.
9 months, 10 months
so
into it.
maybe it was 2017.
Yeah, because if you think about it, it's April also.
It was April? No. I think
was it October?
I think it was October.
Oh, no. So we were we started. We
like
just started.
6 months. We were like 5 months, 6 months.
Okay. I thought it was April again. Yeah, maybe you're right. No, maybe you're totally right.
I don't know why I think it was October.
No, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
Or maybe I'm wrong. But it's cool to go back. And as I was saying, we just have amazing things to say about both of them.
Yeah, they're both incredible guys.
An amazing person there that was called Pedro.
Yeah.
Whom we always remember with a smile on our faces.
Yeah, in our hearts.
In our hearts, yeah. So, yeah, they were amazing hosts.
Yeah, I don't know if we could meet him. Probably not.
Because I have Pedro on Facebook.
Yeah, well, we'll write to him and see if maybe he's going to be there, but...
to say hi.
But I have a feeling that he's probably not. He
was like so, like, genuinely like a good person.
Yeah, kind, just
caring.
Big heart. This really big guy, huge heart.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You can tell that his life, he could probably write a book.
Yeah.
He could probably write a book.
I would buy it.
Oh, it would be fascinating.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah, he's amazing. So, M. Berg said, can you type the name of this workshop place? For sure. It's, Monarca. Why did this?
Okay.
Menorca. Pulsar. There you go.
We know people that have went to, in fact, one of our closest friends, Luisa Beltran.
Went there to take a workshop.
Yeah, she took a workshop. She took that workshop, the Vincent Desiderio workshop.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I talked to her. I spoke to her about the workshop, and she said it was really, really fun. It was very, it was very formal, also grounded in painting, yes, but challenging in other aspects. So it was a lot of fun for her, for sure.
Sean Farley said, Carles and Jorge are great.
They're fantastic.
Seems they want to have an artist present more about the conceptual, quote-unquote, side lately, rather than technical.
I would say both hand in hand.
Yeah. Because it's still going to be a technical kind of workshop. I mean, don't you think? It's like, it's still going to be a workshop as the ones you usually give.
I think it's based, a good way of describing it would be, it revolves around painting.
Yeah.
It really does revolve around painting as an act.
Yeah.
I think, for example, Vincent's, I'm sure, is a broader context of painting. Is how I think his strength, which is an incredible strength, comes from picture making, and how to contextualize picture making. He is very knowledgeable in that sense. So I think he talks a lot about those things. With me, I mean, I wish I could be as intelligent as him and as knowledgeable in those things, but I'm not. But I can speak from what I do, and I think what I do revolves around the very act of painting, the reflections that are always present while you're painting, and how maybe we can put our mindset in a place where those start to become a little more important than the actual painting itself. So I think this is going to be a really cool space to put that to practice.
Sean Farley said, I took the first Nick Alm one.
Oh, that's so cool. How did that go?
Tintin Rosales said,
Hey, Tintin.
hey, Nicolas and Danny.
Ah,
Hey,
we've
Tintin.
missed you.
And Tintin said, would love to join. Where would this be? Oh, the thing, Tintin, is that it's sold out, but it's gonna be in Menorca.
Yeah.
That's an island near
Of Spain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of Spain. So, yeah, it's gonna be there at the end of April. So.
You could write to them, and this is for everyone, obviously for Tintin, but also for anyone. I'm guessing that we could have cancellations.
Yeah, so you can be like in a
So
waiting
you could put
list.
yourselves in a waiting list, or you could consider other workshops. I don't, aside from having like a personal relationship and being very grateful to every single person that I've worked for in terms of workshops that have been all over the world. It's not as if it's like, hey, put hashtag OPL when you're checking out, and we are going to get part of that because we're pushing workshops from these other places. No, we have nothing invested in them, like nothing. If Vince Desiderio has his class full or half of his class, like there's no, it doesn't affect us in any way. I always think those workshops are fantastic. As experiences, I think they are very unique. I think they're very, very special, very different from anything that I've been through, teaching, and that I'm sure people have gone through when attending to a traditional workshop. Because these are not traditional workshops. Both this one and the one that we do in Rome are very different, very, very different. So the only thing I could say is, like, I think they are amazing experiences. And like I said, both this one and the one that we're doing in Rome, they're sold out. So I'm not fishing for, people registering or anything.
No, we're like being honest.
Yeah. But I'm being super honest. It's very special because I've seen the face of everyone that goes to them and how invested they are and how, really, because it is a big investment in many ways, in many, many senses. So, But to see the people feel that they are going through a special moment is amazing. And me as a teacher, I'm always like 1,000% committed, 1,000%. So I don't know if you guys have never considered those workshops. Yes, they are on the pricier side because they do, imply like you have to, you're going to fly somewhere else.
It's like an experience.
Yeah, you're going to fly somewhere else. You have, there's going to be.
You have to live there for a bit.
Yeah.
Like eat there, sleep there.
Exactly. Maybe, to make it a
go
little
out
bit.
there.
Yeah, maybe to make it a little more cost friendly. You're going to be sharing a room with somebody else.
There's the possibility. Yeah, in Menorca, you can.
Yeah, you can get a
like
single
a
room or a shared room.
Or a single room or a room with someone else, because you can also go with someone else.
Yeah.
You would have to pay for that.
Yeah,
but there's people, I remember in the workshop we went, there were people
that traveled with their partners.
With someone else.
Yeah, for sure. They wanted their partners to be kind of part of that experience. So it's very beautiful. It's very, very nice. So if you have the possibility to consider it, I totally know that it's not for everyone. I so know that. Check it out. Maybe it is for you. These are not the only workshops that we do. I'm doing one with Penn State end of
I think you shared it.
I think I don't remember.
Wait.
I think it's either end of August. I think it's like 20 something of
But
August.
it's not like, yeah, because I remember it doesn't coincide
With
with
my
your
birthday? No. So I think it's like end of August, and that's a 3-day workshop, and it's very inexpensive, and it's only like I think it's 3 hours every session. So they are that's not a workshop that I proposed. That's like the sort of workshops that they do at this place, and it's totally fine. It's totally fine, and it's super cool. It's very different. It's a little bit simpler, but same commitment from me. A whole lot more accessible in terms of price. So yeah, so it's we are trying to be open to a lot of these different experiences. So
Yeah, and that one is an online workshop. Online.
that one's online. Yeah.
Yeah.
We still haven't. I think if I do a regular workshop once again, I think the place that I would consider first would be Townsend Atelier.
Yeah.
Just because.
Oh, but we have to clarify that the Menorca one and Rome one are.
Oh, they're both physical workshops.
They're physical.
Yeah. But like the more traditional workshop, as in a studio, like studios that usually offer workshops, like open studios and stuff like that. Yeah, I think that in the U.S. So let's say better in the U.S. I think that if I go back to doing one, which I would say it's 2023 probably.
Mm-hmm. You would consider that one.
Yeah,
first.
I would consider that.
Tintin Rosales said, "Lovely place. Maybe the next one, or I'll try to catch one in the U.S." And
awesome, Tintin.
Sean,
We have to meet, Tintin. You know this.
And Sean Farley said, "At Nick Alms, we do another painting session at the end of the regular day. It helped that Natalia Fabia was there, and she's a great instigator."
She's amazing. Yeah, she's amazing. She went to a workshop that I did in Austin.
No.
Yeah, Natalia went to the Austin one.
The Rome one?
No. Natalia, I met Natalia and Carolina. I met them.
I don't know why I thought it was.
Wait, but let me see. No, it wasn't Austin. No, it was Raleigh. It was Raleigh in North Carolina. It was in Alia's workshop. Yeah. And Natalia's she's ridiculous. She is ridiculous. If you think I'm a quick painter, oh my God, she flies through a painting. It's amazing. She's super, super talented.
Paston was saying, "I've just seen your carvings, Danny, and I think they're amazing. If I had the money, I would buy them all. I can see why you have not wanted to part with them until now." Oh, that's so
That's
nice.
super sweet.
Thank you, Paston. Thank you a lot.
Well, like the paintings that I don't sell, they're gonna be there for for as long as we can put them there, and that's awesome. So for people that are like a little worried that maybe now it's not the moment, but maybe you'd be interested, just keep checking out our webpage, and maybe you can go back to one of Danny's sculptures, to one of our paintings. So there's no rush whatsoever.
And also, as I said, I'm open to in the future having more things I do there. So as I said, this is the perfect way of starting.
I think so too.
Tintin said, "Yes, Nicolas, we definitely have to meet. That would be fantastic."
Awesome.
Berg00 said, "More info on the online one, please." So it's called expanding your understanding of color.
Yeah.
It's gonna be online,
EY.
August 24.
Okay.
Until August 26.
Yeah.
And you can register in the Penn Studio School webpage.
So it's not Penn State. I'm so sorry. I was going to say Penn Studio, but it
Penn
just flowed
Studio,
off the... it just flowed off. Just me saying
it's
Penn
fine.
State.
So let me share the link here. Wait a second. see. Mm, no.
What are you looking for, Danny?
Oh, the link of the workshop.
I can
So-
send that. Let me see. I think I have that.
Do you have it in the? Oh, cause wait, could do this. I open it here and I share the link.
That's
How you do it? Yeah, cause
Yeah.
I was trying to look for it on the computer, but I had it on the phone.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I have to go search everything again. But no, I mean, I can send it. So, let's see.
I like the portrait like this, Danny. I think it's super moody,
Yeah,
open.
so nice.
I like it. I like it. I was gonna go maybe paint something here, but I just want it to be. I like these kind of open strokes.
Openness.
These very immediate kind of dragged strokes that I have in the bottom. So I really like it. I really like it like this. It's super emotional. I feel the portrait. So I'm very happy. By the way, while you're doing that, I was, and maybe you can, maybe you'll know what I'm about to say from my tone,
What?
but I was super excited because maybe we were having like we were trying to figure out an opportunity to do a conversation with James Gurney,
Mm-hmm.
but no, he just answered, and no, it's unfortunately. It's a little too complicated for him. I mean, he's James Gurney. So, it's, I can totally understand with things being just a little kind of out of, if it's a little different for him, or if it requires him doing something that's outside of what he usually does, he is such a blessing to us all that I'm totally fine with something like this kind of feeling a little foreign for him. So, but that changes nothing. Like not one iota of what I feel about his work. I've always said that James is perhaps like my biggest inspiration when wanting to socialize the little bit of knowledge that I have, which will never be as close to any, the smallest iota of the knowledge that he possesses and the experience that he possesses. But I think that what prompted, at least for me, to want to do the project that we've sort of carried on for these past over 2 years, it was him. It was just watching him be so very generous with all the experiences he's gone through and the knowledge that he has.
Yeah.
So nothing changes. I'm sad. I'm sad that I couldn't express to him in a conversation how much he's meant for me. But that's totally fine. So I'll always recommend his book, Color and Light. I think it's the best book on color theory for painters, illustrators. Even if you're a digital artist, concept artist, if you want like good applied color theory, he's the person.
Mm-hmm.
That book, even though it looks very illustration-y for the people that are perhaps looking from the outside, it is a tremendous book in terms of knowledge. So I'll always recommend it, and I'll always, if James has the opportunity to hear these, to listen to these videos, he's enormous for us. Enormous. So we just wanted to show our appreciation that way. But yeah, sadly we can't do it, but we'll try to look for other wonderful artists that we can have those conversations with, because I know that people really enjoy those videos that we do.
Yeah.
So I'll give it my best to keep looking. The thing is, I try to reach for the stars, and these people are amazing. And sometimes I overshoot, and
Yeah, but we have to say that he was super
kind. Yeah,
and super
super,
open. The thing is that
super
it's
kind.
really complicated
Yeah.
because of internet things
Yeah.
and
Yeah, it's just
like logistics are complicated because he was like up to it. But
Yeah.
it's complicated.
It's just
So,
not viable.
It's not like he said no.
Yeah, no. That's why I said.
He was super nice, super open.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, it's nothing changes. He's amazing. He's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So
And we're still
we're gonna keep on searching.
his
for-
biggest fan.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's never gonna change.
And Rosalind.
And
that's
Rosalind's
what,
fan?
Rosalind said that she's
What?
her biggest fan, because remember she got a signed book.
She's his biggest fan also. Yeah.
His biggest. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was joking. I was saying like we are, but maybe Rosalind too. It's a
No.
joke. It's
No.
a bad joke.
So he's amazing. We'll try to keep looking for more people, because a lot of times people go like, oh, do one with X artist, and yeah, we would love to, but the thing is, we're small potatoes.
Yeah.
We are small potatoes.
And also there's a lot of super big artists that are super busy.
Yeah, just busy. So yeah, we don't have access to like all these like super cool big artists.
And
I
there's
wish
also people that don't like to be
exactly
in a public conversation.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Totally fine. So we'll keep searching, and I promise you that whenever we have more people that are that can find a space to do this, like our small conversations, we'll post them happily. But yeah, so that was the painting for today.
Yeah.
Very nice painting. Yeah, you're totally right. It's super pink. It is.
It looks super pink there, but
it is greener. I'm
like
gonna say
yellower,
greener,
greener.
yellow, greener. Yeah, for sure, 100%.
Make sure to check it out.
Yeah, don't feel weird when I post a picture. Go like, oh my God, that's not what I saw in the video. Yeah, well, it is what it is.
So, for those of you that don't know this, that I'm gonna enlarge.
Yeah.
This one's Nicolas' Instagram handle, so you can go check how the image really looks like, like a more accurate version.
Well, I'll make an effort so that it's
closer
a
version.
closer. Yeah, I always feel that there's something missing. There's always going to be something missing, and I'm okay with that. I know it to be sort of imperfect. I know this to be a little, imperfect. So I'm totally fine with that. But this is the best we can do for now. When given more time, I can tweak it a little bit more once the painting is dried, and maybe I scan it and then tweak it, or maybe I take a picture. But the ones that we do, kind of like fresh take photographs, yeah, they usually, 90%, 95%. No, 90. I'm going to say 90. They're 90% there. And then when I tweak it, I'm 95% there, because you never get
like 98.
I'm going to say 95, because that extra 5 that we're
96.
missing always, that is the experience you get when you actually see the painting
In person,
and you
yeah.
realize, oh my God, this is, no matter how good a picture was, when you see a painting, it is a completely different experience.
And it's not like this happens with our paintings, but like with every painting.
Every painting, yeah, every single painting.
Berg00 said, maybe Theresa. We're gonna have an episode on Theresa's podcast.
Yeah.
Because we did a conversation with her.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be on her podcast.
Yeah.
So you should check it out too. I don't know where it's gonna go live, but we'll let
she
you know.
She didn't say. I'm sure she's editing some things, and yeah. The thing is, we're so loose with our editing that we
It's
could post
easier
it like
for
in
us.
2 days, but
we like
but
it
we don't.
like super like we like the conversations to feel super raw.
Yeah.
So
But with other people, it's, they have their own schedules.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, keep an eye out for her podcast. She wasn't sure if she wanted to do a video or if she wanted
was
to do
recording.
straight podcast. She was recording. So
we'll
she was
see.
like, maybe I do a video, but I don't know. So if there's a video, we'll let you know. And if not, it's going to be an audio podcast. But I think it was nice. I think it was a good conversation.
Cool. Yeah,
so
they were super nice.
anyways, this is going to be it for today.
Yeah.
Wishing you guys the best. Have hopefully an awesome weekend. And with the passing of the days, all we can wish for is that the world gets a little bit, better. That, we hit dark times and we realize how dark they are because we go through them, and now we can bounce back. And it's just we slowly, as a society, just decide to be a little bit better. So here's hoping for better days all over this planet, because everywhere it's messed up. Everywhere. This is not a whataboutism. Like, it's pointless to say, oh my God, look what's happening in this part of the world. And then somebody else, well, this is what happens in this other part of the world. Like, we could be, in that sense, I wouldn't be able to comment on anything that happens outside Colombia, because Colombia is already messed up. It's completely messed up. So, there are people here in Colombia that if you speak about somewhere else in the world, they're like, what about your own country, dude? It's like, yeah, I know. But, this is not about that. This is about, like, us human beings, like the world.
Yeah, and it's not like, if things are bad here, that doesn't mean that we can't realize things are bad in other places.
Yeah,
it's not like, oh, we can only talk about what happens in our country. No, because we can realize that there are terrible things happening all over the world.
Everywhere. And it's just compassion for fellow human beings.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where they're from. When you show compassion, that's not a competition. It's not. Like, you can feel compassion for some human beings. It's like if you intended to help human beings, like, you're going to leave people behind.
Yeah,
you
you help something and they're like, well, you should have helped this other thing. And it's like,
come on.
Yeah.
In the end, when we express solidarity, compassion, we're just talking to our fellow human beings wherever they are. They could be a block away. They could be inside our home, or they could be like at the other side of the world. I don't know. People are way too angry. This is not a competition. I think we all know that the world is very big and it's a messed up place. We've made it into a messed up place. So here's to hoping that we can mend that and better days in the future.
Yeah.
So,
and we're hoping that everyone's safe.
Yeah.
Everyone's loved ones are safe.
Yes.
And the world becomes a safer place.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here, everyone. Robin and Rosling, the Roros.
Roros.
We're saying
Rolls Royce.
Robin said, "Bell no work today," and Rosling said, "I'm late too."
Oh yeah, blame the bell, ladies. Blame the bell. That's the equivalent of like, my dog ate my homework. It's not an excuse for you both. That's not an excuse.
Yeah, I don't know.
You both are like OPL veterans. This is not good for you. This does not look good for you. So please, if you're not with us like 5 seconds into a video, I'm like, okay, we're done. We're done with the Roros.
Ha ha ha. And Robin said, more of a truck. So thank you everyone for joining us, and we'll see you next Monday.
Yes.
In our visual correspondence.
Yes. And in a completely superficial note, but things that just make your spirit a little bit brighter and better, and they just push you to want to keep going. I hope the Reds win this Sunday, the final of the Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
I know it's football. I know it doesn't cure anything, but it reminds us that we have a heart and that we can be happy. That heart can be filled with joy and happiness, and you can be like a nice human being, because nothing is nicer when human beings are happy. So yeah, here's to Liverpool beating Chelsea.
Robin.
What did Roro do?
Oh, that's so nice, because Robin said, I was busy buying a carving.
Oh, stop it.
I know, Robin, you're melting
stop
my heart.
it. Okay, I mean.
No, I'm actually going to cry. I'm sorry, but.
That's slightly a better excuse. Slightly. Ever so slightly.
Oh, and she got the one you love.
The slanted one.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I love it. That's the small. It's one of the smaller ones Danny did, but that one is just
that's so nice.
Off. That I love it. I love things that are slightly off. I love it. There's something in my world that that just connects with things that are off. I've always spoken about this. I need to recheck it, but I know I heard the story that Miles Davis used to hang his like photos that he had, like his frames in his house, crooked.
Yeah.
So when people tried to straighten them out, he would always say, "What are you doing? They were fine." like he would place them crooked again.
That sounds.
I love
super-
that story.
Yeah.
That's my Miles Davis story.
Let's keep it.
So
Maybe if it's not true,
I think it's true. I
it's
think
a
I'm
lovely
usually
thing too.
like my mind is full of stuff that serves no purpose, of data that I've collected through the years that serves no purpose. But I'm usually not super off when I read something or when I hear something.
No, and
or-
you have a good memory for those.
for those things I
kind of
do.
things,
So I
yeah.
know I'm not off, and it would totally make sense with Miles Davis. So maybe it's an urban legend, maybe it's like a little unique little story, but I think I choose to believe it to be true. So
Yeah.
but thank you so much.
Yeah, Robin said
You're
number
awesome.
5, beautiful. It
I-
made me think of what I feel like inside.
Oh, you're
Oh,
amazing.
that's so loving.
That is incredible.
Thank you,
I love
Robin.
that too.
Really, really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much.
Excellent. So
We'll see you all.
on that wonderful note, we'll see you guys on Monday.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
And we invite you to see, if you haven't checked out the visual correspondence. we've
Oh
done,
yeah, check
I
it out on
shared
Monday.
the playlist.
Okay, cool.
So maybe you can check them out before Monday. So you can
Awesome.
be updated.
Updated. Yep.
And we'll see you on Monday.
Yes. Thank you guys.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.